Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's kimchicast for the World's Play-ins Round 1 of Bracket B. I'm Box Kimchi, your favorite non-binary caster, and we're going to get straight into this with LJL's DFM and PCS's Flying Oyster. Now, I am pretty biased. I do think CFO are a lot better than DFM are in general, as most people do think Japan is not the stronger region as a whole. It's pretty DFM one-sided, but I do believe... Hold on, I'm going to do something here. I have the ability to turn up gain. Oh, that's too loud. Oh, I'm sorry. What's my gain at? I'm going to turn it up to 1 dot. 1 dot? Is that enough? Okay, we'll see. But you'll see that... Where was I? Oh, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. I'm sorry. Again, I'm testing out new stuff. This is a brand new mic. I just got it. So we're testing stuff out. But people do think that the better team is DFM, actually. It is about 66% voted for DFM over CTBC in the Twitch vote today. But I do believe CFO are the better team. I think they have a nicer overall core. I mean... They were pretty solid last year, and then the Worlds last year, and the addition of DetonatioN is going to be absolutely huge in the mid lane. LJL, Opperman coming into the top lane here. Udapon now back in bot lane after playing in the top lane for the LJL finals, which almost sent them home early, or didn't even send them to Worlds. So, yeah, they were pretty close. Pretty standard bans here. But nothing really worth talking about. So we're just going to get really quickly. I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the teams. I do like CFO a lot more. Their roster was really solid last year. DetonatioN only made the team better. They almost took down PSG Talon to take the number 1 seed, which would have put them into bracket A, as we know now. Didn't put them into bracket A just about yet. Okay, that's as low as it's going to go. And we see Steel getting the Maokai, a champion he's played plenty of, as other junglers have. Now, Opperman has not played with this DFM roster competitively. For the LJL finals, as mentioned earlier, Udapon was in the top lane. That's disabled, so don't get excited. Thank you, Rest, for trolling us. But Udapon was in the top lane, and they brought in their Academy ADC for the series and got the job done in 5. And now you see Rumble and Jarvan coming out. The PCS love these two. Oh, but the Jace, the PCS loves its Jace too, as PSG Talent showed yesterday when they took Jace and rolled with it in Game 2 against Rainbow 7. It was Maple on the Jace 6-0-7 as they would advance to the winners bracket finals, or I guess round 2, upper bracket finals. What do you want to call it? Now the Senna, a champion I believe we've seen once, and not again. I wasn't a huge fan of it when if we first saw it. I'm actually gonna check. I don't believe we've seen the Senna. Not gonna check. Now this I'm intrigued by Udapon taking the Senna here. Japan does have its own meta, and Opperman taking my personal best top laner, I believe, for the World Championships in Aatrox, Boris, Destroyer of Worlds. And CFO really like this hover. Gemini with an interesting hover here. I don't see... that's better. That's 2 more of the... Hold on. Of what I would consider the meta jungles here available, and it will be Gemini on that Sejuani as he has all season. I was intrigued by the Nidalee hover. A champion I believe Gemini has played this season, but not a champion Gemini or anyone else has pulled out at the World Championships in a little bit. But the Sejuani will be the traditional top lane lock. Top lane to jungle lock. Jeez, Sejuani top lane was last year, me. Why are they banning Sion? Do they believe this is Arya or Harp going on Or, oh, no, never mind. They want Harp off of that Scion. They do not want Fasting Senna with Scion here. And now the Xayah banned away. Just the meta ADC. I will keep harping on it because it is true. The meta ADC of the tournament is Xayah. She's been contested every single game so far. Kai'Sa's the only one who's even close to as popular as her, and Ezreal as well. And the Azir ban. They do not want to worry about Azir. Maybe looking to the Syndra here, actually, with the first pick available. They might save that top, or they might save. They can do either, because the Blitzcrank's going to be banned out. Oh, no, they're not going to get their hands on the Syndra here, actually. They're confident their matchup's not going to lead to Gemini, or to Arya getting his hands on the Syndra, it seems, into this Jace. Shun, an aggressive ADC. This is the champion. Are they going to lock it in for the superstar second-year player on the Flying Oyster? And they will. We have Draven at the World Championships. This is going to be fun. This just got real fun. CFO putting faith in their young AD carry. Arya will get Ahri. This is going to be hard to cast because I'm going to mess it up a ton. No questions. And that's an instant Vi for steal. This is going to be the Maokai support for Harp. Xiaoxi going for the Alistar. Oh, Pyke would be an aggressive lane partner, but not really good into the three bruisers they have. The Nautilus also would be a good call here, as well as the Alistar that they were hovering earlier. And Nautilus Draven is an incredible bot lane combo, and I love it. Oh, Yutapon on the Maokai. It's going to be Harp playing Senna here. Ooh. This is really good. This is actually a really solid bot lane. Senna Maokai is a very good bot lane. Something Senna wants to go with, someone that can provide peel for her and allow her to do all the heavy lifting in terms of damage, but not in terms of laning phase. But Yutapon will not be playing Maokai here. It will be Harp playing the Maokai that will farm all this CS, hopefully. This bot lane, it's all going to depend on Harp and Xiaoxi, pretty much. It's really going to come down to them. Whether or not they can decide this game for their team. Well, hold on, I'm trying to... This wire's annoying me. Forklift simulator. It's stuck in my head. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to keep this mic plugged. I'm actually going to do this really quick. All right, we didn't even transition over to the other camera because I was busy fighting my microphone. But, actually, there we go, better. All right, now onto the actual game here. Nothing special coming out from either side in terms of runes. Pretty traditional stuff, all things considered. This is really going to have to be on DFM. A nice invade from CFO to try and grab anything. Nothing. It will just be a ward drop into nothing special. Stat counters available if you're wondering why there's circles there. Draven and Yutapon, or Draven and Senna as well as, I believe, Thresh. And if Nasus gets picked, Nasus will have their stacks available and visible to all parties. Nice dodges by Shun. Now, this first wave isn't going to be too intensive. It's going to be the second wave where both teams want to start getting involved and start moving around, as Harp is going to get that WQ combo available to jump onto Shun. This is really where they're going to shine, but it's going to be level 2 for Xiaoxi and Shun instead. Harp not able to get the jump here. And now Harp is going to be able to get poked down by this Draven, but he has his passive. He is the farmer, so he will be getting plenty of healing off of the passive and Doran's shield. Gemini is going to invade here. Steel did have vision there for the Raptors and knows this red buff's going to be available to him. That's absolutely massive for Gemini. Steel walking up, but it's not going to happen. This might be the Krug's gone too. This is greedy. Steel can't even tell where he is. Doesn't even know. Finds Gemini, but that's so much money. 14 gold only going over to Steel. 2 whole camps stolen by Gemini. That is absolutely massive. I am fiddling around with some stuff. As you can see, I'm sorry, it's new. I just got it, and I need to figure out how this thing is going to work in the coming every. Xiaoxi, they know exactly where he is. He's in vision on the wave. They know Gemini is here, so this should be easy for Arya to just turn around and nope out of this conflict. Steel will at least get a scuttle, but it's not really going well. Rest and Oppaman not really doing much. It is a top lane matchup after all. They know where Gemini is, and Gemini's going to back off and just clear some more camps here. Draven only on 66 stacks. We're not going to be seeing that. Now, I love and hate Draven for this specific reason. His lanes get very boring. He has good early game. He has really good early game fighting because of his Q, but most Draven games revolve around a random fight in the mid game and determines the entire game. If Draven doesn't die until the mid game, but this could actually ignore that entirely. Harp and Xiaoxi going in. Nice flash for Flash. Arya, 1 auto away. Jimmy and Flash Q. And he finally gets it. Dodges all the static and gets the trade back. Arya. Oh, tough misplay by Jimmy and just an overestimation by a little bit. And Arya is going to only lose 100 gold in that and is actually going to stay even because of the CS. So well played, but that's both Flashes down. Gemini and Steel can jump onto them now. This is going to be crazy. This is going to get really, really good soon in this mid lane. How? Just really tough. Gemini, good gank there. Just not enough damage in the gun form. That charm, just enough. He undercommitted his spells, actually. If he activated the static field a little earlier, he does get that kill without dying. That's tough. Great awareness by Arya to throw the charm out to really stop Jimmy from laying in any more damage with the gun. Again, 1 auto on the gun there before he walked away. Before Arya was able to walk away, would end the game. Or would have killed him. So Arya with the presence of mind just to throw out a charm, but Gemini forcing out the Spirit Rush. Dodging everything, and that's going to be a massive ult burn from Arya. That Arya has nothing to throw out now in fights. Arya can't escape without it. And Flash, nice damage onto Arya. And this mid play is going to be absolutely massive. Neither mid laner has any form of escape now. Ganks will be fatal. Chelsea walking forward. Harp needs to dodge here. Oh, but the moves! The sidestep gets Udapon caught up. Is the damage going to be enough? No, they're just going to turn onto Harp here. Ooh, a good hook by Chelsea. Harp putting Udapon in grave danger there. That is not what you want to see from your support. That's tough. Shun entering the 150 stack range now. Harp looking for the angle because Steel is here and CFO do not know Steel is here. But they have so much wave that they're also... Look at the wave. There's no way that they're going to bother stepping up to that. They're just going to take the reset here. And Draven's going to come back real strong as... Actually, Shun is going to stay here to catch this. DFM are going to try and crash this wave. And get their resets off. Opperman maybe finds the angle with the Q2, but doesn't commit it. Knows that it's not going to really work out. Opperman chasing here, but the Audacious Bravery Shield. More movement speed than Opperman can really chase with the chains. Shun resets the wave on bot side. We couldn't see it, but on the minimap you see he reset the wave. And this will just be easy resets as he gets the Sheen and Serrated Dirk. That is so big for Draven. Just going to allow him to get so many procs off of that QW. Off of his recatching of the axes to get that move speed. This can be a really big setup, actually. Gemini has 6. Steel does not. Harp going to catch out the Sejuani, and Gemini's in danger here. There's no re-engage available. Xiaoxi is not going to be able to get out. Not the Unstoppable Force. It's not Assault and Battery anymore. But that's just tough. And that's a 2 for nothing for DFM. And they're just going to take full control of this early game now. 300 gold lead with a Herald, going to extend it to an extra 100 at least. The Rumble is slightly ahead. That Hex Drinker available for Opperman though now. So that's going to be a bit tough. Sorry, I have a thing that I'm messing with and it's annoying me actually. And they're just going to trade the first dragon here. A bit of a delayed dragon after all of this. No bot lane or mid lane was really able to get enough control to assert a dominance over the pit. Harp with this super good awareness onto the charm, into Udapon's root. It's so much CC and so well played by DFM. And then this chase down. The Vi ultimate is just enough to shred or to catch Xiaoxi. There we go. Xiaoxi. And force out not force out anything, but to slow him down and catch him out. And there's all the damage from Sejuani. Somehow doing the most in the fight because Sejuani. Sejuani is a shenanigans machine. Shun just going to be down here to farm for now. Game is never out of reach with a Draven with any amount of stacks. As long as Draven doesn't die, CFO have a way to re-enter this game, no problem. Teleport out. This is going to be a huge advance on Udapon and Harp. They are going for the dive with Steel onto Jimmy. They want this. They're just jumping onto him. The ulti. Oh, Gemini's not going to hit anything, but they trade it back. Too many turret shots. But Gemini's going to be traded. Jimmy and the W from Ahri is going to be enough to secure at least a kill, but they trade this back. They traded it back. How did Jimmy survive to trade 1 there? And there's going to be the teleport out from Arya now to catch this wave. Sorry, I'm reading Discord again. And that's going to be... Okay, so let's see this. What did Jimmy do here? The flash in. Oh, Steel is still tanking. Oh, and so much damage right there. And a nice stopwatch. But Gemini's still not going to be enough to tank all that damage. Now, if you give me like 2 seconds here. Not that. This. Hi. Give me 2 seconds to do something really quick. Sorry. I know you can't see anything, but I'm doing something kind of. Oh, shoot. Something's going on. And Xiaoxi is way out of position. And that's just going to be Arya on a killing spree, going absolutely anywhere he wants on this Ahri. And he's 3-1-2 now. Everfrost is finished. All he's got to do is just charge up this Dark Seal now. And this will be a pretty insurmountable Ahri. Here comes the Rift Herald down. This is going to just get more money onto Arya. Gemini's tailing in behind, but I don't think Gemini's going to be able to stop this play. Gemini's going to be able to try and stop the Rift Herald, though. And they're going to burst it down. There's going to be no charge, no plates onto Arya and Steel. And that's just massive. Very well played in response. But still, DFM have the 1,000 gold lead almost entirely on this Arya. And that's not good for CFO. Arya is going to be very active on this map now. Pretty much every few waves, she's going to be out on the map looking for something to do. This is also a 20 CS lead in top lane. Rest is pretty much the only thing closing this gap. Rest and Shun are the only things closing this gap in any amount. They need to be able to get on the map, get their first items, get on the map. We see the Essence Reaver's already done for Draven. The Umbral Glaive coming out for Senna, again, going that very strong first item rush. First item rush, which is a redundant phrase, but that very strong rush for Senna, allowing her to deny a ton of vision as this supportive in a more supportive role. But you see the gold diff pretty much just because Yutapon isn't farming. It's an artificial gold lead, kind of. Shun is 330 stacks right now. This could be, again, a massive cash-in. That would give him more than double kill gold, but Jimmy's just getting diffed in the top lane. He's down a whole level. No need. The Malmorty is not doing much, but I don't think there's an angle here for CFO to get in the pit. Actually, wait. Rest has the incredible damage here. A nice ulti. An incredible equalizer onto both of the backliners. Shun's going to cash out for double kill gold. Yutapon's getting chased down by Jimmy, and now Jimmy is still full health, full mana, able to do whatever he wants. Dodges the charm. There's no jungler. The Q's not going to hit onto anybody. Jimmy's playing so far back. Harp, Gemini needs to get the smite, and they're going to stake this dragon too. Arya's in danger. Nice flash for Flash. Good moves by Xiaoxi. And it's all around a win for CFO. Gemini's in danger. Flash over the wall. Harp, but it's all onto Jimmy, and now the damage, the jump, the auto attack. Opperman's on the wrong side of the map. Xiaoxi. Oh, well, that's Shun. Shun looking for the kill. Jimmyin wanting his double. Make it a steal for Shun, and that's going to be massive for the CFO bot laner. Oh, my goodness. How do they win this fight? Let's go back and see. So this is good block already. And seeing everyone standing there is going to get good damage onto Yutapon with the equalizer. Shun's going to cash out before dying. And now it's on to Jimmyin. It's Jimmyin's turn to step up here. He's all the damage left. Dodges everything. This hook from Xiaoxi is kind of brutal. But then on the chase, Gemini stopping both recalls. They think they can 1v2 her. 1v2 Sejuani. But Jimmyin's just here. Hammer form, front flip. And then the chase. Shun just able to interrupt Opperman executing himself, potentially. But it probably would have went over to Gemini then. And then Jimmy just has so much damage at this point. But DFM are going to be able to take this Rift Herald uncontested pretty much, because all of CFO had to reset after that. But now it's a 3,000-ish, 2,000 gold lead now. On the side of CFO, it's completely flipped. Look at the gold on the 2 carries. And now 400 gold onto rest. 3 of the top 5 are CFO players. 3 of the top 4 are of the Flying Oyster kind. And they came to play. They completely swing a 1,000 gold lead into a 2,500 gold lead for them, or a 1,000 gold deficit to a 2,500 gold lead. And Opperman just has to back out. That control ward giving him vision of Xiaoxi and Gemini entering the jungle, or entering their blue side jungle. Look at all that damage from Jimmy and just onto the wave. 4, 2, and 1. Almost has his tier fully stacked. This is kind of a tough player matchup to show because they are playing 2 very different positions right now. Udapon playing a supportive build, playing a fasting Senna for stacks. Shun playing a hyper-aggressive hyper carry to, well, win games, obviously. They're going to drop the Herald again. This time, it will actually get to crash for no platings, and they might not even secure the turret off of this. They're going to try. It's a 5v5 right now. It's a party down here. Gemini eats, and the charge is going to go down. Nothing will be caught. CFO have held on. Gemini walking forward. Harp. Are they going to throw down the damage here? But it's going to be Harp getting caught out. A frozen flail. Not going to find anybody. And CFO, no one on their team. Gemini able to heal up almost the entire team here. Steel going to take a good chunk of damage. And Harp just has to stay back and hide. There's nothing for CFO to do with that big bait, or that big expense there, to punish the big expense of DFO there. They're just going to push out this mid wave. Jimmy's alone, though. Steel has ultimate available. And he's not even going to get a chance to put any spells down. An incredible combo by DFM. Good awareness. And that's going to be 5 kills on Arya now. And there's nothing he could have done. It's still a 3,000 gold deficit. But now it's a 3,000 gold deficit. But your mid laner is still pretty fed. And gets a massive shutdown onto the enemy mid laner. The Collector out for the Draven now. Really wants to start abusing his executes. But he only has 69 stacks. Because he cashed in twice. One wasn't really worth anything. I think it was worth like 10 extra gold. I mean, 6 stacks on the Dark Seal's not terrible. We're going to see... Nope, Jimmy's coming back. He's going to finish up his Mana Moon in... Or his Muramana in the top lane here on the minions. This is going to be the tier 1 traded, but now it's sole point for CFO. They have the pressure to just ignore the Baron. If they so choose... in 5 minutes to get this Drake. The damage is going to be a lot. The Night Harvester finished for rest. That's going to be a good burst of damage whenever he throws it down the Equalizer as well. Shun going towards his 3rd item. Going to get the Infinity Edge here. Opperman going to try and take this bot turret, but here comes Rest to stop it, so that's not going to matter too much. I need to turn off these lights. They look ugly on camera. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out. Oh, I forgot I have my glasses off. Anyways, Shun at 112, so that's not great execute range, but if he puts them below 5%, if that hits him at 5%, it's going to kill anyways. So he's going to be able to just execute really hard here. Opperman going to hit Q1, but still the ability for Rest to just leave combat is too strong for Opperman to really jump. He's just going to heal. He's going to use that chance to heal up instead of going on Rest for the 1v1. Now, Shaoxi spots out Steel. The hook's a little late. And Steel's going to be able to run away. Opperman will take this turret in the bot side uncontested. Oh, another dodge by Steel. How did that do 2 to the... How the heck did that take 2 damage? I'm sorry, what? I mean, CFO have to do something here, but they also can afford to just farm up. It's really DFM who have most of the lead that need to answer. Because most of their leads are on Ahri and a Maokai, they need to find answers elsewhere because their Senna's so far behind because Senna has no kills right now. And so it's going to be 2 items to 1. Senna's still looking to finish her mythic. Meanwhile, Draven is going for the Guardian Angel, as we see. Or is going to have a Guardian Angel at some point later down the line. The other thing is Harp and Udapon can't get solo XP because they're going to spend so much time together because Udapon needs Harp to kill the wave to effectively stack. So this XP lead is going to get out of hand if DFM don't get Senna ahead in terms of money. The full Baron pit control is on the side of DFM, though. So this is going to be their big chance, and a nice cancel there by Udapon. Or not Udapon, onto Udapon. What is the next play going to be? Because honestly, this game is going to come down to who gets, if CFO get this soul, or if CFO win a Baron fight. It's pretty much going to be the determining factor. Harp is just taking a decent chunk of damage still. CFO's win con is pretty much just sit and wait for soul, because they don't, again, they don't need to worry. All their tier 2s are fully alive, and there's no chance in the next 34 seconds are any of DFM going to be able to threaten one of those turrets before they can get back for Drake spawns. Oof. The shot from Jimmy and going just a bit off to the sides. DFM could just go for the Baron here, but that's kind of what CFO want. They want DFM to go for the temporary buff in exchange for getting a permanent game-long buff. Decent damage onto Harp. There we go. I keep thinking it's jungler. Opperman doesn't have vision of Rest. Rest doing so much damage. Rest is just going to walk forward. The accelerated shock blast from Jimmy is gonna make it a 4v5 for the Dragon. They can't get anything. They're gonna be able to burst this down so quickly. DFM can't force. Oh no. DFM have no answer. They're gonna try and catch out somebody, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, no. And things just got ugly for DFM because the exact thing you don't want, what everyone knew CFO was going for, There's no punish from DFM because Opperman just dies. They're going to go for Barrett, though. They have vision here. DFM are just going to have to back up. There's no chance DFM keep going for this. And CFO just knew exactly what DFM wanted to go for and just punish it. Now look at this fight. Opperman face checking into a Night Harvester Rumble, gets the flash and ulti forced out, and immediately gets blown up by Jimmy anyways after using a flash to get away. That's just tough. That hurts. And that's never going to make you feel good. Steel out of position. That's going to be all ultis onto 3 ultimates onto Steel. And that's going to get a lot done. Shun is going to go down here, though. Opperman's going to be able to. But Jimmy just blows up Udapon. They don't have an ADC anymore. And it's going to be all on Opperman as it's a triple kill for Jimmy. Make it a quad for Jimmy. He's so fed. 3 items. No questions asked. And he just blows up. Jimin's just able to sit there and blow somebody up. This is already so much put into Steel. They know they need him down to start. This teleport from Jimmy, Udapon half health. Not anymore. Jimmy wasn't able to go in, and that might have been the greatest blessing because they just left Udapon and him alone. He switches into the hammer form and just starts hitting people. And that's just crazy. Xiaoxi and Rest are just in there with everybody. It doesn't matter. They do not care, and they're going to get the Baron off of that. And this is huge. This is going to be absolutely massive for CFO. They are so far ahead now in terms of buffs and mid lane. Look at that. 9, 3, and 1 for Jimmy and on this Jace. 4 items now. The damage. Rest is just able to do so much damage as well. Jimmy's just going absolutely off. And that's only a 2.5 item rumble. But that Night Harvester gets him so much extra damage. And now that he has... And the Equalizer, too. Equalizer just is so much prolonged damage. If they stand in there, they're going to try and catch out Jimmy, and they're going to get the first combo, and they're going to get the Guardian Angel down out of Jimmy. And they're going to secure the kill onto him, but are they going to be able to survive it? Steel's going so low, a nice hook keeps him in the Equalizer. Rest is going to find the first kill for CFO in this fight, but it's still a positive trade. When did Opperman die? What? When the hell did Opperman die there? I actually didn't even notice it until after this happened. And never mind. CFO, win the trade still. 30 minutes in, they could be looking towards the end. It's a 6,000 gold lead, and game 1 isn't looking like it's gonna get any better for DFM. The Senna has just not been alive, or not even awake, to do anything. They will not end the game. This is great onto Jimmy right here. Arya with incredible awareness to go and tell Steel, we're getting Jimmy down right now. We're getting rid of this carry. And they do incredible. But Xiaoxi, right here. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful from Xiaoxi to keep Steel on the Equalizer for that much extra damage. And it's going to be enough to trade it back. And it's 6,000 still. The gold lead didn't shrink because of Opperman dying. And the 2 turrets taken and an inhib. And lower the gain a little. I think I'm going a bit loud today. I'm very excited. I do like CFO. But I was excited for the loud game. That was awesome. I'm not even a fan of loud. Rest almost at max level. Jimmy's nearing max level. Shun with that level 3 ultimate will be able to obliterate people. He keeps cashing in though. That's the downside of playing Draven with the execute changes. You don't execute as high because you're playing too good. We see the Anathema's chains coming out as well. So whoever Gemini picks will be just getting CC'd extra long, even with Uh-oh. Death Brush, Death Brush, Death Brush. Oyster, Death Brush, Oyster, Death Brush. Do it. Do it. Oyster, Death Brush. Oh, they know. Harp is still going to get found out, though. Steel's going to have to jump into the back line. A nice equalizer to stop any further advances, and it's going to force out the Nature's Grasp. Shall see. Nice blocking. And can they fight this? Rest already is a quarter of the way to ultimate, but if they fight now, there's going to be no chance that they get this. They could just ignore them. Jimmy is still able to just free fire as well if he wants. Gonna find nobody with the first accelerated shock blast. Rest is walking forward halfway, just a few seconds off of this ultimate. Rest has flash available, uses the stopwatch. Gonna catch Steel with the glacial prison. Shaoxi, and that's going to be immediate burn onto Steel. Jimmy doing so much damage still. And that's going to be Shun executing DFM Steel. Harp is running the equalizer, splits the team in half again. A double kill for Shun. Harp is going low in the back line, and Rest will take the third kill. CFO are eldered up, and that's going to be so hard to fight back against. 9,000 gold behind. DFM are on the ropes in game 1. They didn't even care. Rest sat up there for so long. Forward percentage was crazy that fight. They can just ignore this and go Baron soon. And this is just going to be Gemini tanking these turrets. A nice charm onto Shaoxi, but that's not who you want to hit. Opperman's going to go down into the Guardian Angel through his ultimate even. Or actually, he doesn't even have ulti, but he's not going to get to use it. CFO with a massive comeback to take game 1 clean. And they will take the 1-0 lead. Entering game 2. As math checks out, they are on the brink of advancing to the qualifying match, or winner's bracket finals, where they will... It's going to be tough. They got some tough opponents ahead of them still, and they still got to get through this set, so let's not pretend it's over. They have the chance to come back. DFM, it was so good for them in the start, and it ended up going so poorly for them in the end. DFM had a good game going in the start, and they couldn't close out, and that's just going to hurt. DFM, I mean, it just kind of fell apart. They lost control of the game, and that's going to be what put them down in the end. They really, really wanted to extend that lead with Arya, but they just really couldn't. Senna never got online. Udapon and Harp were never able to really have any impact on the map, and that's going to be where I see them needing to do anything to answer this again. They need to get back into this by putting Udapon and Harp on a much more valuable team. Harp had some value, but not nearly enough to... Not nearly enough to put any value into this bot lane draft. They need to get Udapon on a much more proactive champion. Senna sat back and did nothing at all. Like, they need to get proactive. They need to get on the map and start doing stuff. And so, with that, we will be heading to game 2. DFM on the verge of going to losers bracket. CTBC Flying Oyster on the verge of advancing to winners finals. And we are back for game 2, just about to enter the draft, as we saw CTBC Flying Oyster come back from an early game deficit to take down DFM in game 1. Jimmyin the man of the match. No questions asked. Absolutely going bananas as he goes 9-3-7 or something like that on Jace, as the PCS brings Jace's win rate to, or maintains Jace's 100% win rate as they bring it to 2-0 at the World Championships now, showing why this champion had a 60+% win rate in like 3 Asian regions. What are DFM to do? They need to get off of the Senna, honestly. They need to put Yutapon on something that's way just more consistent, doesn't require any, just really any luck or any kill. Like, they need an ADC that can scale traditionally, because Yutapon ended the game with 0 kills. He wasn't stacking hard enough because he wasn't getting any kills. They need to get him on something that scales traditionally. They need to get him on the Xayah, the Kai'Sa, the Ezreal, anything that can farm and actually have a gold advantage. Because Senna, you're never going to have the gold advantage unless you're that far ahead in kills. And DFM's bot lane secured 0 kills all game. They combined for 0 kills, combined for like 14 assists, though. And immediately you see Tristana, Talia banned. CFO still banning out the Senna, understanding that the potential that champion has to just take care of this game. Lee Sin, Rel, Orianna banned away by DFM. All 3 of those would be insane first picks to have on your team. And you're going to see Gemini getting his hands on this Maokai, it seems. One of the most prominent champions at the tournament so far, but both of those would be good choices. Rest or Gemini on either Maokai or Vi would be huge, and we're going to see Maokai blue side 1 again. Another blue side pick. It's just super, super popular so far. It's a very strong pick. You can't really go wrong with it. You could flex it into the support if you really want to. You could flex it into the top lane even. And there it is. Yutapon getting a traditionally scaling ADC, and that's going to be Harp getting one of his most played champions that isn't Nautilus, at least. Ooh. Xiaoxi would be very fun on the Blitzcrank cover, but Rest is just going to get his hands on Rumble a second time, and Jimian instantly hovers and locks it in. Jace, it's almost exactly the same for Jimian, and it's going to be the same for Jimian and Rest. Gemini's going to get his hands on the other meta jungler. And Opperman still believing in this Aatrox matchup, going to lock it in almost immediately. It's going to be, the faith will be there. The execution is what needs to be there now for Arya. Or not for Arya, for Opperman. Ezreal banned away. It's just going to be on them to ban away good bot lane duos. They don't want to face the Ezreal. That's a very strong champion. We've seen contested almost the entire tournament. They will not want to face off against, I would say, the Nautilus here. I wouldn't want to see a Nautilus against me. In terms of ADCs, you could ban away the Kai'Sa, but Xayah plays very well into Kai'Sa. And the Nocturne banned away Steel, not known for his Nocturne. That's more of a VCS LPL champion and a bit of NA, actually. NA did bust out the Nautilus a few times. But it is still a decent jungle pick, especially with the Rakan. Are they going to keep Blitz up? He does like playing the Blitzcrank, and they're going to ban away Shun's Aphelios, another champion he's shown proficiency on throughout his 2 seasons so far in the PCS. And the final ban could be not a top laner, a mid lane ban here. Jimian had no issues with the Ahri, it seemed, and it's going to be the Sejuani banned away. They do not want Steel on another strong jungler. And Steel's going to be put down onto a second-tier jungle, really, unless he gets his hands on the Vi. That's really it. Vi, Lee Sin's gone, Rel's gone, Sejuani's gone, Nocturne's gone. And Nocturne's already not that high, but there it is. Actually, I forgot about one more. The A-tier jungler, if you ask me, that isn't Maokai or Sejuani, or Rel, actually. Jarvan the Fourth, a champion I've been enjoying a lot at this tournament so far. And even into a supposed counter matchup, Kai'Sa still can win. And Xiao sees Blitzcrank. Let's go. This is going to be a good time. And what is going to be the mid lane pick into this Jace that dominated game one? Arya taking out his Akali. This is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. This is... This is a very 2018 comp indeed. Xayah, Rakan, Akali rework, Aatrox rework. Jarvan wasn't there for it. But DFM are going to be fighting. They're going out fighting in this series, if anything. They believe in the comp. CFO going with more of the same, more of what works. They have 2 comfort picks, 3 comfort, 4 comfort, and the ultimate comfort, off-meta Blitzcrank. Off-meta, but my support loves playing it. Don't see a ton of Blitzcranks, but when Blitzcrank comes out, it's because someone knows how to play Blitzcrank really well. And Xiaoxi does love himself some Blitz. Does love himself the Blitzcrank. You see the handshake, and as we await the game beginning, CFO with the lead in this set. They have 1 game to go before they have a best of 3 to determine if they will be the 1 seed. They want that 1 seed. You want to play against the technically worst, the worst finishing team in Group A. It's going to rely on a lot of the same. Jimmy and Rest getting their hands on familiar champions. Shun Gemini getting 2 of the better champions on the patch. And Xiaoxi getting maybe one of his favorite champions to play. This can be a big deal. Oops, hold on, I'm fiddling around with this. It's going to be on the hands of DFM to take initiative here to win this game. We saw them get control in game 1, and they did not maintain it for the remainder of game 1. Arya's going to get a little bit of poke. Arya's going to get a little poke. Arya's going to get poked. There we go. Gemini showing, and they're just going to get Vision on Raptors. Ow. Yeah, why'd I do that? Harp can't really do anything to Gemini on his own. He would just get punched in the face if he jumped onto him with no escape. So, smart. Arya and Jimmy going to take a very aggressive trade here. Arya going to just be unable to trade it back as much. Jimmy will be able to abuse this a lot for the early levels until the Shroud comes through. Jimmy should have the poke advantage pretty consistently. Now, Xayah does have the technical advantage into the Kai'Sa. And Jimmy is looking for a hook and just misses onto Yutapon. That would have been a lot of forces. But now Yutapon will be able to get the push here. Arya should be able to survive the rest of Jimmy's engage now that he has level 2. Oh, the hook onto Harp, and that's going to be a whole turret shot. That's why Xiaoxi picked the Blitzcrank here, baby. Now, steal with the faster clear. A lot faster. It's Jarvan. Compared to Gemini. It's current Jarvan compared to Maokai in general, and Gemini's looking for a play here and immediately bailing on it, knowing the situation is not going to arise. He's going to get the loop around. Good play around vision. Ooh. Opperman drops cannon. Uh-oh. It's not going to mean that much, but he's already down in CS still. Like, we've seen... Hi. There's a hair on my phone. It's annoying me. I hate it when it gets caught in the case. Oh, Arya jumping in with the level advantage. A little bit of one. And Arya taking a turret shot there. That felt like a definite... That wasn't turret range moment, but doesn't matter. It is what it is. As we see, the gold's not going to matter too much. Jimmy's at the top because of his ability to just get a bit of extra gold every engage, as long as he attacks first. Harp going to be abusing the fact that Xiaoxi does need to hit the hook, and the fact that he has 2 massive movement abilities that allow him to travel large distances, even larger thanks to the Xayah pick. And it's pretty even all across the board. The biggest lead right now is about a wave and a singular minion, which is on Opperman, which is kind of what you expect. They know Xiaoxi's walking forward here. Opperman getting a nice trade onto rest to even the health bars out. Yep, they know they have the ward because Arya immediately started backing up. They want to get Arya ahead, and if they're going to get Arya ahead, they need to commit to actually using it, because when they got ahead on Arya earlier, it really didn't go anywhere because, or in game 1, they didn't play around Arya. They had a few extra plays, like a good dive on Jimmy and in top lane, but besides that, it mostly was trying to play around a Senna that wasn't ahead. Senna was very far behind, especially because Shun got like 1 big cash-in and 2 minor cash-ins. So, also didn't help that they were getting out carried by Jimmy and Shun. Xiaoxi looking for the hooks. Arya's going to have that level 6 rest. Jimmy and Opperman will be joining them in that level 6 adventure in a moment. And it's going to need... Xiaoxi's game is going to rely on hitting a hook onto Yutapon here. Everything's burned out, though. Harp is going to get hooked, and the combo knocked back into Shun, and that's going to be first blood onto the CFO ADC. But a nice route onto Shun is going to trade it back for Yutapon. Ooh, and back onto a carry, and he's able to do so much more. Arya getting a nice double. I don't know what that's called. A nice, you know the one. Yeah, the nice plop the stuff on, throw this on the floor. But Jimmy is going to be able to trade it back quite a bit. Arya would need to ulti to really finish off Jimmy in here, and that's not a smart idea. Xiaoxi holding this wave. Dropping minions as Blitzcrank is kind of hard to not do. It's going to be another trade back, as we've seen. CFO claim first blood only to lose that full advantage seconds later, but they still have an 100 gold swing off of that, and they still have the lead by a few hundred. Rest, what are you doing? Rest, you should probably have just gone for the plating there. Arya? Is Arya going to be able to trade onto the damage? That's 25 gold onto Jimmy, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's going to be first turret. They do get advantage out of Shun dying, as they're able to keep that wave pushed. And this is going to be the first Dragon DFM claim at the tournament. And the first Dragon CFO lose, consequentially. And, oh, the E didn't steal it. The pet launches in. Yeah, the Kai'Sa's not going to be able to snipe it. It's going to be an easy smite for steal. No questions about, no really anything about it. Opperman chasing a little bit. Nice shield from Rest to run away. Good charge by Harp to get Yutapon out of there faster. And look at this play. It's good for Xiaoxi to do this. Positioning forward. And Harp just tries to turn around. That's nice. but Shun pushes forward a little too far, doesn't flash in time. Nice EQ from Steel, and it's just a good place on both sides. Good reactions, but DFM, it's kind of what got them in trouble, playing too reactionary instead of too aggressively. And with this Jarvan, you got to be proactive. And they will be proactive as they rotate their entire team up to top side for this Rift Herald. That's going to be huge. They need to not get it denied. Gemini was able to deny the first Rift Herald, deny them the platings. And that was kind of a big deal, as that money would have been nice to have onto a really fed Arya. Rest with the first strike this time. Had Comet last game. It's kind of a big deal, actually. Xiaoxi! Ooh, just short on the Arya. A good execute on the cannon, though, to not get it blocked. They know where Steel is, so Steel's just going to take the back here. Rest won't let him take the back, though. Knows he could jump onto Arya vaguely if he just throws himself at the wave. Harp has no way to escape currently, but no one to really chase him down, as they have no vision of him. Arya going for the chase here, and is going to get a nice double whatever the thing is. Knives, I guess. I don't know what the abilities call them. Going. I actually don't know what it's called. 5-point strike, I think it's called, though. I do believe it's called 5-point strike. Boom! Woo! Got it. Anyways, 800 gold lead. Opperman landing some combos, but he's still behind in 1 level and 2 health, despite all that. And this is going to be a free reset. It's about even in the mid lane currently. So we can turn this all the way to... Ooh, this is the ability. And it's going to be a nice kill. This is going to keep the wave nice and push for Rest. Just wants to keep Opperman under turret for as long as he can. Continue to really try and stop him from getting anything in this game. Yeah, that's going to be a plating as well over to Rest. The first plating of the game, I believe. No one's been able to hit turrets. It's been a very even laning phase between these two teams. All things considered, Xiaoxi's just going to go for this ward steal. Hovering the bot side here. Xiaoxi's in a bit of danger now. Nice charm. No Cataclysm out. The response, Gemini's going to get the Nature's Grasp out. But everyone's away. A nice Cataclysm. Shun's going to have to flash out. Gemini's going to have to flash out. Xiaoxi. Oh, Shun didn't flash. What? Oh, he ulties. Shun with a good killer instinct, actually. I did not notice that. I thought it was a flash. I did not see the killer instinct go down, and this will be 2 platings to this bot side. Hopefully, Udapon only. They don't have an answer here, though. They don't have Blitzcrank ulti. They don't have Nature's Grasp. They don't have Kai'Sa, even. And Jace is nowhere to be found at the moment. They need to give that over, and that's going to be so much value to DFM. Not going to cancel the recall on Harp either. That's going to be good value. And there's DFM playing proactively, and it gets them wins. Or it gets them value. Okay, there we go. That's all the abilities. Cool. I was just looking through Kai'Sa's, or not Kai'Sa's. I was looking through Akali's abilities to make sure I got it right. It's going to be a lot. Udapon's going to get the recall cancel here just by existing, really. Xiaoxi. Ooh! Harp just able to dance around it and will be able to escape. I'm looking up Kai'Sa now because I need to know. That's what that's called. It was Killer Instinct, though. I was right. I like being right about the ability names. Now, DFM are still playing proactively. It's only a 500 gold lead as well for CFO. They have all the objectives so far. Here comes Xiaoxi, though, with the Hex Flash. And is going to force out a Battle Dance. But that's only... Battle Dance and Shroud is not much. Harp is going to be able to dodge the hook. Shuriken Flip kills its target, so there's going to be no return. Trip for Arya. Gemini spots out Arya as well. That's going to be nice damage from Rest onto Arya, but not really much of anything, just some poke. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Harp, though. Accelerated Shock Blast with 2 Brush Saplings. Going to be a lot. That's going to be a smite. Steel's going to stay back. Harp is going to stay back. No quickness burn. They know it's a 5v3, really. Teleport. Stops Opperman from getting a plating, just barely. Where is Steel? Steel's way out of position. The quickness is not even going to be able to come out, and Shun baits out. And Steel gets 2 ultimates to the face as they take down Steel. Shun, second kill of the game. ADCs. This is what the ADCs want, though. They are in this game. There are kills coming out from both ADCs now. Xiaoxi just face-checking this, though. The quickness is going to be nice. W right onto Xiaoxi. The Feather Recall not available, but shoot. Yutapon, nice. Feather Storm is going to be able to secure the kill, but now here comes Gemini, the Flash. He's going to find nobody, and Shun is chasing down the kills. Gives up on Harp. And 3 kills for the Flying Oyster ADC. But again, so much value on both of these ADCs. Just really tough that Yutapon did not get that big shutdown on Shun. It's really tough. This face check was very well played by DFM, actually. Harp jumps right onto Xiaoxi. Good. This Feather Recall does miss. Trying to flash hit Shun. Only hits Gemini, and that sucks because the Ignite stopped him from getting anything else. They only trade back Xiaoxi, which isn't super valuable compared to 600 gold. Steel just in the middle of no man's land and gets punished so badly for it. The heck am I doing? Hold on. I'm trying to fix something. It's annoying me. And that's just so much now. That's a lot of value gained. It's going to be a 1,000 gold lead now for the first time in a little bit this game. Now, you see where they ended last time. 10k-ish gold. Just a little under 10k. So not quite close to that yet, but... And now they're swapping over this mid lane with the bot laners, and now... This is going to be Yutapon's chance to shine as he is in the opportunity. There's going to be a hook onto Steel. The Cataclysm's not going to be enough. Xiaoxi's ultimate passive of all things is going to secure this kill. Nature's Grasp out. Harp over the wall, but he's stuck in the middle of nowhere. Flash is over. Harp, Arya coming in clutch, but he had the grand entrance anyways. Well played by the side of DFM, but not well played enough as Steel dies a second time. That one hurts. Died to the passive. Yeah, died to the ultimate passive of Blitzcrank. Imagine that. That's tough. And Kaisa now 2 items on Shun. This is the new build currently, by the way. Umbral Glaive into Duskblade. It is a big deal because it gets you your instant level, or your instant Q upgrade. Now, Xiaoxi knows where he is. Cataclysm out. Passive secures the kill for Xiaoxi. Sucks that they were stuck in the Cataclysm. They probably get Harp if they aren't stuck in it, but Steel wasn't going to drop that thing even if he had the choice to. And this is just going to be further extending their lead, actually. DFM are now behind 2,000. They just doubled their lead with another set of kills there. And you look at the top 3, and it's the 3 carries of DFM or of CFO, the 4 carries really. Harp going over the wall, taking a journey, no jumps away. Xiaoxi secures another kill for himself. Yes, the true carry of CFO, Xiaoxi, with 100% kill participation today. And 2 kills for himself. In this bot lane of CFO, this is what they wanted. This is what CFO were thinking of when they retooled. Rest is just toying with Opperman in this top lane right now. He's up 20-something CS. He is toying with his food as Jimmy just nukes a turret with gun form W. And Jimmy looking for anything. Uh-oh. Here comes a massive hook from Xiaoxi. But they're going to get the teleports in now. Here comes Opperman. Here comes Rest. This could be so much. Can he get the equalizer down? Teleports burned. DFM have the answer. A nice equalizer there to really stop any movement further. 2 teleports burned, and that's going to hurt more for DFM as they're the ones in need of backup right now. And there's going to be Nature's Grasp hitting just no one. Sadly, missing everybody. Here comes the Rift Herald, though. This could be the chance for a dive. A nice ult force from Xiaoxi. Featherstorm out. I don't think Opperman. What are you doing? Jimmy just with the solo bolo in the blue side jungle. Steel's going to be able to Cataclysm and flash out away from any extra danger. But Jimmy just taking just doesn't care as he wipes Opperman off the face of the earth. And that's going to be a second dragon for the side of CFO. It is an Ocean Soul this game. You really need 3 Ocean Drakes to make this work. You really need the soul to make this work. So DFM aren't in danger yet. Xiaoxi just absolutely loves the fact that he got Blitzcrank today because he gets to do stuff like this and get a second kill. Woo! And just Jimmy on his way to ruin the KP of his support as he bolos APA off the... not APA, that's a different player. As he bolos Appa off the face of the earth. And it's a 5k gold lead for the Flying Oyster. Absolutely incredible. Their carries are playing so damn well. 21 CS ahead in the mid lane. 22 CS ahead in the top lane. And I believe that is 11 CS ahead in the ADCs. Remember, this team is still good. This team is solid. They were 1 win away from being the best team in Southeast Asia. Oh, Steel's going for a magical journey. Xiaoxi is on a killing spree. Jimmy gets shut down by Arya. This could be the chance. And they're just going to Baron. They don't care. They're just going to Baron on their heads. It's only Udapon and Harp. Steel isn't anywhere nearby to live up to his namesake. And CFO just get a 21.5-minute Baron. Unless no Steel available, and now Udapon and Harp need to start running, but that's not going to be a chance. Harp activates the quickness, but doesn't go anywhere. The Feather Pole is going to find Gemini, but he's healing so much. Xiaoxi trying to keep his teammate alive. CFO. Double kill for Shun. No mana. Arya able to jump onto him. A nice E-punch. Arya goes down. Xiaoxi on a rampage. Are you kidding me? CFO don't care. They give Jimmy's life for 4. So here's Jimmy getting absolutely murdered. And he almost gets a solo out of this. But Arya just teleports, and this is what's going to be the problem. DFM lose their jungler in a brutal fight. And Harp. And that's it. They don't have teleport from Arya. Opperman already used his teleport prior to match Rest. And there's Opperman walking all the way up. Eventually they walk all the way up. But they just show up to die. They don't get anything extra. You think it was going to be a triple kill for Shun. But no. xiaoxi with the rampage. 4 unanswered kills. Let's go. This is the only time you'll probably ever see a rampaging blitzcrank. And pro play and Opperman's taking a journey over the wall. And here comes the whole combo squad, the Roots. Oh, forcing the flash out from Opperman. It almost happened again. No, Harp, stop. Learn your lesson. No. The Everfrost. Oh my goodness. The equalizer does so much damage there. And that's going to be 2 flash forces out the side of CFO. Are you kidding me, xiaoxi? No. No way. Oh. Goes for the blind. He doesn't care. He's just going for anything he wants. Imagine he hits it. Indeed. Imagine if there was someone there. It was Jover. Arya quarter healthing his opponent. No. And the Cataclysm right onto Jimian. But that's not who you want to Cataclysm. Gemini hits Steel right back into the Cataclysm. Are you kidding me? And Shun is unstoppable. Harp. Just, it's not happening. DFM don't even get in game 1. But they're just going to see the top lane. xiaoxi going for his montage moment again. He is playing the Blitzcrank game of a lifetime. Harp looking for anything with the quickness. Arya looking to jump onto anybody. xiaoxi not going to get the slow. Doesn't know where Arya is. Almost gets the blind hook too. This guy is insane. The Nature's Grasp going to connect xiaoxi. No, have mercy. Forces the flash, or forces the Featherstorm out. Shun's dominating. That's 1 kill now. Onto the Kaisa. Just dodges the execute from Shun. Just dodges the execute. CFO are going absolutely off this game. Jimian loses his first strike. Doesn't care. xiaoxi still just walking forward. Gets 2 people with the slow there. They're running. Jimian. There's no Cataclysm on Steel just quite. Can this be it? This could be the moment. This is DFM's chance to fight, but they don't know where they are. They find them on the brush, and they can't fight them. No. No. xiaoxi, don't do it. Have mercy. Oh my god, xiaoxi, have mercy. You've hit so many crazy hooks today. Oh my god. It's been absolutely crazy. Oh, actually. Okay. Sorry. I mean, it's just going to be sit back, catch a lot of waves. CFO don't really have much choice in the matter besides that. 7-1-4. The Gnasher's Tooth finish. There's not even a mythic on Shun. Shun doesn't even have mythic. Actually, he does. I lied. I'm sorry. He did it second. I literally mentioned that. I'm just so used to Duskblade not being a mythic. I'm used to not having mythics. That's why. And he's going for the hat. The spooky hat. And this is crazy. CFO wanted to eliminate any doubt that they were potentially losing in game 1. They eliminate the doubts in anyone's mind as they are 13,000 gold ahead. Xiaocrank going absolutely ape. Harp takes so a good chunk of damage. Even through the Guardian Shield, it takes even more. He's at half health right now. Equalizer's just a little short. There goes Opperman into everybody. Xiaocrank going crazy. The turret's down. The Cataclysm catches 2. The quickness with the W is still not going to get anyone. Shun is godlike. Jimian's going to get his kills back. It's a 2v5. Udapon's going low onto Jimian. Arya not going to find the kill. The team saves everyone. The Featherstorm comes out. It's going to find no one but 2 Roots. Rest destroys the inhib. And CFO with a statement win. The bot lane goes off, and they are going to winners finals. Oh my goodness. That is wild. DFM didn't stand a single chance that entire game as they send DetonatioN Focusme, the most successful team in their region's history, to the lower bracket. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you can't hear the commentators, but they do say it just about how I would. People should really just consider CFO a second first seed from the region, because that is really true. CFO are pretty much just a backup first seed, and not in the same way other number 2 seeds are. C9 is not the second first seed from NA. They are firmly the second seed after getting beat pretty handily. CFO and PSG Talon went to the wire in their in their season finals, and they showed why both PCS teams will be playing in a best of 3 to potentially send 2 seeds to the play-in stage, which would be the first time 2 teams from the same region escape the play-in stage together. PCS has had 2 teams together. Southeast Asia has had 2 teams together before join each other in the group stage. Oh, and there it is. You guys can't see that. The hook, Shao Crank going absolutely off, showing why he is the MVP of this game. But Shun and Jimmy also deserve incredible shoutouts for playing absolutely monstrous. 20,000 damage each plus some. Blitzcrank out-damages Opperman, almost out-damages... just almost out-damages Steel. That Blitzcrank alone, and... whether it's Team Wales or Team BDS, they got their work cut out for them in the next BO3 as they have to face an absolute monster. Now, speaking of absolute monsters, I don't have a transition, but the next match is Vietnam's second seed, Team Wales, against EMEA's fourth seed, Team BDS, to determine who faces CFO in the winners' finals. All right, we're back. Quick lunch break, because I have the ability to do that with all this time on my hands. Anyways, Team Wales. My hair's a mess. Let me fix that. Team Wales. Team BDS over there. You see them? There they are. And after a clean as a whistle 3-0, where it was barely even competitive over the Golden Guardians, Team BDS look poised to take the playing stage by storm and pretty much just end it. They don't look like they're going to be very competitive. And as we get right into the draft here, I think I'm going to actually... Rel, yep. Traditional bans. Wait, Rel is immediately available. What the heck? I thought it was a Rel ban. No, Team BDS, no, they don't need a ban Rel. And Team Wales hands it right over, and Sparta takes the Renekton, and BA will be getting his hands on Rakan. Now, you see this Team Wales team, that is Beanjay, who actually was... Beanjay and BA, who have been on the international stage before. Beanjay actually last year was here with the Saigon Buffalo, and at MSI last year with the Saigon Buffalo, where they had a decent showing for a 2 seed from Vietnam. And actually were the reason... No, that was Gam. And, yep, there's Sheo's Darius, the first time it's going to get through, and it's immediately going to be an ADC lock on the Ezreal for Crowny. This is going to be huge. This is Darius. First time they see Darius. It was a 3-0 without the Darius. We're going to see if it's a 2-0 with the Darius. Oof. And Glory. Is Glory just going to call his own number here? No, he's going to lock in the Kaisa for Artemis. And that's going to be the bot lane secured. Now, here's the issue. My hair's a mess. That's not the issue of the game, though, but that's my issue right now. Now, if you know anything about League of Legends, Rel has not gotten through any of the games. World's Qualifying Series, the 3 best of 3s before this, Rel hasn't been seen because Rel is broken. Rel went through once and actually lost, and I was very sad about it. It was Gam. Gam got their hands on the Horsewoman and lost. But, there we go. I'm fixing my hair again. But she's just an absolute menace. Support, jungle, doesn't matter. She is one of the strongest champions on the patch. And they assume this is going bot lane. They assume this is going onto the Brav, so they're going to ban away the Ivern just in case. That flex threat is very, very powerful from the Rel. And the Nocturne banned away. They don't want BJ to get a champion he loves playing in that Nocturne. His region really loves playing it in general. They don't want to see it. So what's it going to be here? It's going to be Nico for glory, as they will save the counter pick for the guaranteed jungle. As Sedge, Vi, and Maokai are all gone, as well as Poppy. And this is going to be Lebrov's... Yep, okay, so this is going to be Lebrov's Alistar, as Sheo will be getting his hands on the Rel for the first time this tournament. That's going to actually be huge. Yep. And for the mid lane, Syndra, we haven't seen it. It's really not been super contested. Only a hand, like 1 or 2 bans, and Syndra's finally going to get her moment in the sun, as this will be BJ taking the Viego, a champ he played at Worlds last year even, and we're going to hope the successes are still there for BJ. This BDS comp is very good. It's a mix of comfort, meta, and pockets. Like, it's a mix of pockets and meta that works really well. We've seen Adam do insanely well with the Darius. And right with the Renekton, he knows exactly the matchup he wants to go into here. No questions asked. And so... Ooh. It's going to be in the hands of Team Wales to show us what they're made of. We've seen what BDS is made of. We know what BDS with and without Darius is made of, as they've shown us throughout the entire year. And they showed us just how important Darius was to... or how much of a threat Darius has been for them, as it got 3 bans. Like, 3 bans in 3 games so far on the Darius, and it's going to be let through for the first time. This can be a crucial change, a crucial, critical move in the hands of Adam, and maybe a giant misstep for Team Wales. We'll have to see. Reminder what this BO3 is for. The winner of this BO3 has a matchup with the PCS 2 seed in CTBC Flying Oyster for the first qualification spot, for the qualifying for the first seed in Bracket B on Thursday? Is it Thursday or Friday? Because today is Wednesday. It is Friday. There it is. It's Friday. Because tomorrow is lower bracket matches, and then Friday we'll have the upper bracket matches, and then the second seed matches will come after that, as we are just about getting into game. There we go. So we get into the game here. Game 1 of possibly 3. But so far, 2-0s across the board. No team has taken a loss when winning their match. When winning the set, they are 6-0 so far. So, just anything. And if we add in the extra matches, 9-0. There hasn't been a single loss from the team who went on to win the set. You win game 1, you win the series, has been the story so far. And Darius with the lethal tempo wants to fight. He wants that ramping attack speed as he fights over and over. They're going to get vision on Sheo here. They can actually abuse this. They know Sheo's going to start on the top side, or on his bot side, and Adam is going to go secure vision on the top side of BJ's jungle. And this is going to be the chance. Team Wales, an interesting team, a mix of old historic legends, and Sparta's going to take a nice trade into Adam there. Oh, the flash forward! The auto's landing. Sparta has to run away. Adam is he's never afraid to go aggressive. It's his favorite. And he's just going to win this. Force a flash out the Ghost and flash out of Darius, but it's not going to matter. Sparta can't contest. He's level 2. He has pull and Q available now. Sparta has to respect. Yeah, Sparta just needs to respect. If he even tries to contest anything, Adam will pull and Q auto him to death. He has no escape. Level 3 versus level 2. Look at this. 1 CS. That was his first minion of the game. BJ matching Sheo now, so they know exactly where BJ is going to go as he is entering his top side clear. They can get away with this. He's so low. No escape. Sparta's able to run away, though. Super aggressive. Nice dashes from Sparta. Going to get caught a little bit. Glory. Here comes BA. It's Sparta's. BJ only going to stun Sheo here. The flash stun not good enough. It's still 9 CS up. Sparta had spent so much time fighting there that he didn't even have time to catch the minions that were on him. Just the dives were more than enough to diverge the pressure from... Uh-oh. Here comes Sheo again. BJ. Unknown. Able to get out. Sheo should be able to land the stun here, though. But BJ... This is going to be a ton of top lane pressure. Glory winning against Nuke, but doesn't really matter. You pick the Syndra for scaling, not for winning. And they're going to secure it! The stun, Q, and Sheo. First blood on to Sparta. And BJ just has to answer here. BJ can't farm. And this is why they pick Darius. They want to get aggressive. They want to get in your face. Waste your time. Plate dropped, though. That will be a dropped plating on Adam's side. But that's about it. Sparta just having to... Sheo doesn't care. He's Rel. Really, his only power spike after this is 6, and that's not going to mean anything until... I mean, obviously, as long as he keeps BJ here, the power spikes for both junglers are going to be delayed now. And for an early game top laner like Renekton, this hurts a lot. They need to find a way to get Renekton in this, or Adam is going to run away with this. Even though he didn't get first blood, and honestly, the takedown's not the deciding factor in this. That's not what matters. What matters is Adam is 12 CS ahead. And this is a wave that's a large, and his wave is not even stacked. Sparta's wave is stacked, meaning that there's still CS. Adam hasn't even had a chance to kill. And Sheo's coming back. But Adam, this is what Adam wants. He has the steel caps. He's able to do so much. There's no escape. And Adam is going to get mostly a bolo there. Sheo just there really to lay down a Q. And Sparta still flashless. No escape available. This is absolutely massive for Adam. As this top lane pretty much comprises the entirety of their diff. Glory. Good scatter the weak onto both targets, actually. Very impressive. But BDS are just toying around. The only even... I mean, top lane's so far behind now. And that's a problem, because Renekton's not going to be able to be a part of this game then. The other lanes are even. Artemis flashing out. Crowny gets the flash out of Crowny. Oh, but Lebrov is going to get stunned up. Are they going to have the damage? The Ignite's ticking, and it's just not going to be enough. Lebrov survives, so this advantage in most positions stays alive. Sparta. There's the auto. The Q's not going to land, though. Oof. Ooh, a nice combo. The ulti laying down onto Glory, but Nuke's going to get turned around on no Q available for Glory there to keep the combo going, but that's going to be so nice. Yes, there is no Syndra ultimate, but that's not what matters. There's no unleashed power, yes. Oh, the pull, heaven and earth. Can't stop a Fed Darius. All the stack Sparta's going to escape, though, but that's a Dominus out. Even when he gets traded back, Sparta doesn't win. Dominus gone, and that's not good. Still a 7 CS lead in the bot lane. The only winning lane right now is Glory by a little bit. Pretty much only Glory right now is all that Team Wales have to look forward to. And another ward. B&J just is going to be on Vision once again. Binge. I think I called him Binge for a while. And this is going to be first dragon at 8 minutes. And Sparta has found Adam again. Pull will not land. But he is just flashing that MSI 2023 logo over and over. The Pop Blossom's going to nothing, but still gets the flash out of Nuke. Glory was considering flash and doesn't commit it. Oh, no, Sparta. There goes Sparta. This is it. Oh, nice dance moves, though. Adam, no. Oh, the combo, the Blooming Burst, is it going to be enough? And it will. Glory trades it onto Nuke, but Adam finds a way to get the kills still. BJ needs to run. BJ in a bit of danger. Adam has pull available, and that's going to be a heartbreaker over the wall to escape all of it. So Glory expands his lead, but Adam expands his as well, as he's just dominating. They know they have smite advantage, or they think they have smite advantage here. He's on Vision, and he's just got to smite it away. Shiho, very aware of what's going on, and just counter jungles beautifully. Okay, we saw the mid lane play. That was a pretty good mid lane play. Gets the auto. So Sparta runs away. So what changes? Adam, flash E. Flash for flash. And by the time he was able to run, it was too little too late. And they're looking to turn it onto Adam, and it's not even going to matter. Sheo here has ulti, actually, and he's going to catch 2 with his ultimate. Adam still slicing and dicing his way through the team. Sparta, the bleed stacks are absolutely massive. Is it not going to be enough? Still gets the Q off before the charm comes through. And Adam, triple kill! Are you kidding me, Adam? And BDS is loving the Darius. This is why you don't give Adam Darius. He is killing it this game. Oh my goodness. He is unstoppable. 5-0 and 1 already. Sparta's 0-4 with 44 CS. Sparta gets caught out here. Again. They're putting all of this into top lane, and they know it's going to pay off because Adam is so fed on Darius now, and it looked like it was going to be enough to survive. But this charm, Sparta brainlessly walks into Adam, who already had a Q revved up, and he executes himself. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Sparta. Even under your turret, you aren't safe. The bleed will... It is! Adam's dominating. Make it 4 solo bolos for the Dunk Master. Oh. Holy. This is an absolute curb stomp in the top lane, and Wales have not really been able to do much elsewhere. Doesn't really matter how fed you make a Darius if you can't execute. But BDS are executing Sparta a lot. 3,000 gold exclusively in Adam, pretty much. Wales are just going to need to find a play for something. They need to find any plays here in their lane swapping. The answer is a lane swap. Hasn't really done much. What on earth? do the whales think is going to change here? Not much here is going to change. Is they're just going to answer the lane swamp with a swap of their own. But they're just going to sack it. Yep, they rotate over. They know where the pressure is, and they're going to drop Herald to get Artemis and Bean J 3 plates of gold. It's going to be just under 3. Not enough damage quite yet. There. At some point, their goal is just to get money onto Artemis here. They need money on Artemis. That is going to be the win con. Already has the coal finished. Already has his Umbral Glaive. This Solo Bolo. Another Solo Bolo. It's all... If you're wondering what the commentators are talking about, it is saying that it's also Bean J gets a very fed Darius once he kills Darius. It's not. I can tell you it's not, but that is a great idea. I think about it. Sadly, Adam is down here because of the lane swap, so you're not contesting this dragon. Just pain. Actually, teleport in. Why would they teleport in? That teleport sucked. What on earth are they doing? Why would you teleport there? I would have just sent Glory top lane to answer Nuke's top lane push. Not the whole turret down, but still, putting that turret so low is just a why. And you see the whole gold lead is in Darius. So much like I said about, not DFM, I said it about, I believe it was GAM yesterday when they got someone really fed. For GAM, the same thing I said about GAM. If you kill Adam, the gold is even. You kill Adam, any fight you take is an even gold fight. Or if you keep Adam away from the fight, he doesn't have teleport. So if you fight around where he isn't, you can make some plays. It's just going to be really difficult because he's going to have so much pressure in pushing waves. But again, for Team Wales, if they don't fight against the Darius, it is an even game. A completely even game. There is no gold advantage on anyone but Adam, and that's going to be a problem for BDS to work around in the future. The push away, but it's still going to be a lot of CC here. Nuke isn't going to get away the Heartbreaker. Secures the kill for Bean J, and they're hoping for anything, but they're going to just take the Herald up in the top side, knowing where Bean J is playing around. They do not care. It is time to Herald, Sheo says. And now it's going to be first turret for Darius. Adam letting the wave die and staring at the turret as it dies, and you see the goal difference. But again, they're not getting any wins anywhere else. They're actually losing everywhere else across the map. Besides Dragons, they do have the objective lead and the gold lead. But their ADC is even. Their support is slightly behind, but it's 2 assists. Their mid lane is very behind. So, again, unless they can get Adam around the map, it is going to be a gold deficit for Team BDS. BA shows a bit early, so Nuke is very aware of the play. But it still doesn't really matter because Heartbreaker is just more than enough damage to finish the job. A bit ahead. Sparta has the 3rd highest because it's going to be the Rift Herald. A nice buffer there by Crowny. Really, this is the featured matchup. I wouldn't have made this a featured matchup. They will get this Herald down. Sparta's just catching waves. Glory will take this top turret. Nuke, trying to answer. Rocket belt away. Easy peasy, no problems. No need to worry about unleashed power. BJ's fighting a cow. Literally. Fights a cow. Ults away. Flash out of BJ. That's not good. BJ not really respecting the positioning of Team BDS there at all. Now, BDS do have, again, some advantage elsewhere in the map. They're pretty even in most positions in Glory. Oh, and there he is! Adam turns the tide on Glory. Thinks he has the angle, and Adam says, no, you don't. I got you in a grave. And it's 7 kills now for Adam. The casting, not even the casting team, the cameras even baiting me. It's crazy. The cameras even baited me into thinking that nothing was there and that this was going to be an interesting play for Glory. But no, it wasn't. It was an interesting play for Adam. Steals the glory from Glory. And, yep, BJ's just going to have to surrender this. Away. Smite by... Not even smite by shield. That does so much damage. Holy cow. That Q and E do so much damage. Not going to be able to get anything out of it. And it's going to be another dragon. It's going to be soul point for Team BDS. There is no chance Wales even contest this dragon. Look at where BJ is. Look where everything is. Look at the 3 Kaises on your map. Don't get confused. There is a chance. It's just Adam is so far ahead that it's almost impossible for them to find any fights. Oof. I mean, I'm trying to think of the angle that Team Wales take. Narrow dodges there by Artemis to avoid the true shot barrage. And I really don't know what the angle is for them. Really confused. Because obviously it hasn't worked. They got really confident they can get Adam, and they did not get Adam. They have like 3 up there right now, I think. And they're going to try and find Adam. The damage is so much. He's going to be able to get a massive shield. The healing comes through for Darius. Artemis still trying to find a big Pop Blossom onto the 3, but is it even going to be enough? Adam's just running wild still. Crown, he's going to find the kill onto Artemis. The execute, the dunk onto BJ as Adam goes legendary, and the play turns sour for Team Wales. Oh, and there goes bye-bye BA. And Glory just leaves. That's not... Glory, you're not leaving. Glory, you're not leaving. Glory, you're not getting away. They're chasing here. The chase is through. Hits actual Glory. Runs from Glory. Glory continues to run. Nuke has the scatter of the week, and there goes Sheo over the wall. There's the crash down, and Nuke goes on a killing spree, as it's an unofficial ace for Team BDS. I mean, what do you even do? There is nothing Team Wales can do right now. They are so behind. It looked a little promising, but then Adam just ran to his team. They didn't lock him down. They didn't commit enough to Adam to get him killed. They held the Pop Blossom for reasons. I would have opened with it. They held it, though, and... Well, Adam's alive and is legendary now. And look at that fight damage. So much fight damage from the Kaisa, but the Darius is just a bit too strong and was able to survive the entire thing. Oh. Look at your minions when they run away from you. It's an absolute blowout for Team BDS so far. 10k gold lead just about. Sparta is staring at Adam and kind of hoping he isn't staring at Adam because he will die onto Crowny. A nice buffer, though. Glory's going solo. Nice crash down with the Magnet Storm. And BDS managed to get Team Whales running further into the base. That's going to be a bot, turret, and inhibitor. What is the play for Team Wales? There isn't one. And this is going to be the end of game 1. Team BDS Team Wales learn their lesson to not ever mess with Adams Darius ever again. It's an absolute smackdown. 14-2, 12k gold. They're going to make it 15-2. They're going for all the kills here. Scatter the weak lands onto all 4. Shio is just barely going to survive. And there's the Nexus. It's a 1-0 Team BDS lead. Damn. Absolute smackdown by Team BDS. It is not even a competition right now. Team Wales don't even look like they have a chance. They are so much better than Team Wales. Team BDS put the hurt on them. Like, I don't even know what to say there. Adam just got so fed. They put so many resources into Adam. There's no chance. They didn't really get a chance to have leads across the map, and that's the end of the conversation. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'll see you for game 2. And we're back for game 2. Team BDS steamrolled the Whales in game 1, and it looked not even competitive. They didn't even look like they were in the same stratosphere as Team BDS, and Team Wales need to come back looking even better. They need to find a strategy that works. They need to respect the Darius pick Sparta. I mean, what do you even do? I would be mad if I were Sparta. I would have quit. And now, do they leave the Darius up? They choose the red side, first of all, but do they leave the Darius up? Please don't. Don't do it. No. No. Don't do it. They banned the Darius. Good job. Problem solved. Adam takes the Ren for himself. Hopes this is the answer to his problems. Sparta looking for Artemis's Kaisa lock-in early. It seems like they're okay with handing over the Ezreal to Crowny again. Crowny didn't really do much in that game. Again, that game was entirely Adams Darius taking over, not Team BDS playing super well around all their positions. They knew what the win con was, and they played around it, which is fair. But Crowny was not at all a threat on that Ezreal for most of the game. And B&J looks to the Cassante against this Renekton. And the killer, Croc, the big brown. Croc has a big matchup. Talia locked in for Nuke, and Rel locked in for Labrov or Sheo again. We won't know until they get the ban, or until we get the picks. Till we see a different jungle, and that's going to be the Nautilus locked in for Kaisa, wanting to get... Oh, really? Not going to get the parry here. Looks like they're going to get Glory, a champion, and no, that's good. BA will be on the Nautilus in game 2. Now it's on them to ban away ADCs. It's really just to ban away ADCs. The 2 strongest junglers are gone, and the strongest jungler is already off the board. So it's on Team Wales to ban away ADCs. They think it's a Talia jungle. They are thinking of Jace coming in if they want to move this Talia onto Sheo. So they're going to ban away the Jace. Interesting. Nocturne banned away again, a very popular pick in Vietnam currently. Or, well, always. He's just kind of what... I mean, the most famous game of Vietnamese League of Legends at Worlds was... It was Levi's Nocturne back in 2017. And that's going to be the Nico banned away from Glory. It was a threat. Nuke wasn't really able to do anything about it until Adam showed up in team fights. And now it's time to pick the jungle, as I was going to say. BJ will be going back onto the Viego, even though it didn't look too hot in game 1. Those were the two champions that actually did not look hot. BJ's Viego and Sparta's Renekton. And yep, this will be Crowny getting his hands on the Ezreal again. Unsurprisingly, they handshake the ADCs. Crowny did whatever on it. Crowny didn't really have a chance to lose last game, to be fair. Oof. Knuckles cracking. Braum! The Brav! Bringing it back to the Braum. Interesting lock-in here. And BA. The Syndra. It's going to be the role reversal for Team BDS and Team Wales as Glory gets his hands on the unlimited power of Syndra. So this is going to be a big deal, as Labrov is going to be the sole answer to getting rid of Syndra's ultimate and scatter the weak. The sole answer against this Syndra right now is Labrov's wall, shield, door. Nuke going to get the Talia. Ow. Going to get the Talia this time. Gain. Sorry. I'm out of control. Anyways. This could be a big thing. Like, both top laners have two of the strongest top laners in the game right now. Cassante, the strongest probably in general. One of the most popular and one of the strongest by far. My hair looks like an absolute goddamn mess. I know. Shush. And Renekton, a very big pick entering Worlds. Like, a lot of people are looking towards Renekton to be the new top laner, even though Renekton's been popular all year, really. But people were thinking Renekton's going to be the pick people want, and it clearly has been, as it's almost been exclusively locked in every game. I don't get Syndra Splash Art. It looks really ugly sometimes. Anyways, that was just a pet peeve I've always had about Syndra Splash Art. As we are heading into game. And what will Team Wales do? It's time for the clapback with my favorite Nautilus skin. I do like Nautilus, Subterranean's Nautilus. I do like Subterranean Nautilus. I like how it feels, okay? It's a personal preference. BA's just walking forward here. They see Artemis. Yep, and Shio's just going to be able to back Artemis up, no problem. Again, no surprising runes here. Pretty standard things for all parties. And you see the Syndra stacks there, actually. I forgot. Syndra's another champion that has a stacking system, so we will see it. It's going to be a lot of throw things from off-screen for Team BDS. BJ and Adam are unintentionally staring each other down. What is BJ's strategy going to be? It looks like it's going to be a Raptors start for BJ, looking to maybe level 2. And they know where BJ's starting already. They don't see him on the blue side, so they know he's starting Raptors solo because of where Sparta is positioned. And Adam winning the early trades, as he probably should, against the Cassante, who just has Qs and autos, as opposed to a really strong. Just auto attack. BA's gonna get stunned up here, but not much damage. The Aftershock and Shield able to do a lot there. And it's gonna be about even onto Labrov. Now Shio clears his bot side entirely. And he's going to go invade. Is he going to meet up with BJ? No, actually. He's not going to be able to see it. And yeah, BJ's just going to leave that. Glory thrown right in. 2 nukes damage and just barely survives with the Scatter the Weak, saving him from any extra autos at that point. Oh, he knows. He knows. He's taking wolves. And now it's a split map, actually. Now it's vertical jungle. Shio's just going to clear the entire bot jungle of BJ. Meanwhile, BJ will return the favor and clear Shio's jungle out for him. Dodging the Scout of the Weak nuke, making a good move. Sorry. Shio looking for the gank, but yeah, Glory's pretty aware of it and just paths into his jungle. BJ, where Shio is, and it's going to hit onto the Scuttle Crab. Glory's going to steal it away. It's going to be smited away by BJ now. Shio getting stunned up. Is Shio even going to flash? No, Shio just accepts his death. He's going to just accept his death. What? Just never popping flash. Those, I mean, if BJ follows, that would be beneficial, as he would be right into your Talia. Adam into Sparta. Getting a good trade there again. Oh. Adam continuing to play this aggressive top lane that's brought him here so far. Oh, with a stun onto Nuke, and that will be a good reset force from Glory and Stacks, I believe. I don't know how Stacks work. I think it's minion kills. BA? No. BA, stop it. Stop it. No. He probably would have got the kill. He could have died for it, so. BA, I think, would like to be not dead. Adam, what is Adam doing here? I guess he is. What on earth is Shio doing here? Why didn't he flash? Just chose not to. Interesting choice. I don't get it, though. I don't get it. This is going to be an aggressive play from Labrov. The autos are going to land onto Artemis, and it's going to be a stun. BA will get stunned, but hooks away. Spider-Man away, and it's going to just be a lot of health traded. Nice dodges from Glory there. Glory has the unleashed power. Oh, the hook onto the minions. That sucks. And the minions are throwing. Not going to hit the Scout of the Weak. If so, if he did, it might have been a very, very brutal, very tough time for Nuke there. BJ just contesting Labrov, doesn't really care. Ignite out from BA. And they're just going to pick off Labrov here, and the Ignite's going to get the job done. Scout of the Weak, Shio, is going to survive and finally uses his flash. Saved his flash all this time to get the dragon, it seems. And it will be a positive trade for Team Wales. Despite losing the dragon, it's only a singular Inferno, so it's not that bad. Adam absolutely winning these trades still. As you see, Sparta not opting to go for the the Bramble Rush as Adam had. He instead goes for the Chain Vest. Interesting choices that honestly aren't terrible still, but Adam is just able to zone so hard with that Slice and Dice available to him. And now it's tough. This is great. Labrov just overstepping here and eats everything. Like, a nice shield there, and then the flash saves him. Also a good heal there. Artemis looking for Crowny. Has the ultimate available, chooses not to. Opts not to. Nuke already has to recall. That null magic mantle. That's not a null magic mantle. That's a cloak. Negatron cloak. There it is. I think. Can't tell. I never told the difference between the two, besides one is white, one is yellow. BJ and Glory Crowny topping the gold leaderboards, along with Adam, actually. Hi, Adam. But otherwise, it's mostly BJ is where the lead lies for Team Wales with the 1 kill and assist. And actually, Glory continues to be ahead in gold compared to Nuke. Adam, very ahead. Adam going all the way under the turret now. And here comes Sparta, the Dominus forced out, and that's going to be ult for ult. Cassante things indeed happening, but he does yield. Oh, Sparta, way out of position. Adam's going to chase here, and he's going to secure the solo bolo onto Sparta. But they're going to trade Shio. Are they going to trade Labrov now? BJ's going to take the Rel for himself. The flash Q. He knows how to play Rel now. And the ulti is not going to get the reset, though. The hook onto Nuke, and it's going to be a double kill for Glory. Team Wales don't care. They don't care about Adam. They leave him to kill their top laner as Glory and Artemis do so much damage to the rest of Team BDS. So here's Adam boloing Sparta. There's the bolo. But good flash Q. Thank God Rel is meta in the jungle so that he knew how to play. So that BJ knows how to play Rel now. And Artemis just walks forward. Glory definitely just walked forward there. BDS will get the Herald, but Glory is looking terrifying. Adam steals a camp. 1 minute to Dragon, and BJ is going to continue to steal away camps. Nice finish, though, by Adam to steal most of the secondary Krugs away. And this is going to be a tower onto... And they will get it. And they're just going to get the turret in exchange. Glory. Good flash. Knows exactly where he's going to put it. Adam chasing a bit aggressively here. Is it going to pay off? It will! Adam takes the kill and gets a shutdown onto Glory. And he's 2-0 now with 104 CS. This is a big deal. An incredible play there. Glory did. Yeah, sorry. I mean, Adam's been playing great. I don't think he's died this series yet. He hasn't died yet. Shio looking to get the steal here. They know what's going on. And they see BJ, and they're going to steal the dragon away. Nice plays there. Good awareness of the summoners by Shio. And it's going to be a steal. Successful one. Sparta's just going to trade a singular plating. Adam, I don't think we'll be able to fight Artemis in this condition. Sparta will get a second plate and will continue the proxy. There's still a swing back potential here, definitely. Adam with another plating for himself, and he will also be able to get a second plating here with no contest. Bang. 175 more gold. Adam is very, very ahead right now. Ooh. BJ looking for a play mid. Artemis just disrespected. Adam just disrespecting Artemis. There goes the killer instinct. Does he have the damage here? Can Adam turn this back? He's getting so hard zoned, and Artemis solos Adam. What are you doing? Adam, what are you doing? Adam just disrespecting the Lethal Temple Kraken Slayer Kai'Sa with shield. What are you doing there? Disrespecting Kai'Sa that hard. You can't outrange her. I'm just in awe. And I mean, Adam did get a lot of slack for kind of throwing games sometimes. Both on and off of Fnatic. Before, after, and during his times on Fnatic. He got a lot of flack for just not being super great all the time and throwing sometimes. And that's one of those situations where you just hand over a few hundred extra gold over, just gift wrapped some extra gold onto the AD carry. Like, what are you doing? Especially when the rest of your team is very behind compared to you. Like, Shio's behind currently, except for in objectives. Crowny's been behind all series. Glory has been ahead all series, so Nuke isn't leading anything. You're the team's financial diff, and you aren't really doing it. Like, when you're the team's financial aggression. Oh, but a nice play there. But here comes the teleport from Sparta. And Sparta's just... Oh, BJ just jumping out of Crowny here and just gets to run away, forces flash and heal out. And they can't finish off Glory. They have to respect the fact that Sparta's just going to stand there the whole time. And incredible plays coming out from Team Wales. They drag all four and force double sums out of Crowny. Oof. This is going to be a big deal now. Crowny has no escape outside of every 50 or so seconds. Why am I so goddamn tired? But this is going to be the difference for Team Wales. Sparta doesn't have a reason to care. As long as he's above half health, honestly, he's probably doing perfectly fine because his champion doesn't really care about that. He's just going to walk right past him, knowing the recall was there. Not going to give him a reason to leave his recall. And now that Glory has that tier 2, Artemis has that tier 2 or rank 2 ultimate, this is going to be a lot more difficult for Team BDS. Sparta's going to be doing more damage. Glory's going to hit even harder. Artemis is going to get even more shielding. So, I mean, Adam just kind of gift wrapped almost half an item to Artemis, and that's just not something you want to do. And now they could just zone BDS completely off of this Herald, and they're going to get so much pressure with it. Only 300 gold ahead, but Adam's going to trade back the turret to cut the gap even harder, but they're just going to get the tier 1. They're going to get this mid-tier 1 now. Nice combo from Nuke to can at least get them away. But now they have everything here, and Adam's nowhere to be found. Adam's going for a tier 2. Sparta's going to get pulled in badly. And that's going to be... Uh-oh. Teleport out of Glory. That's not Sparta. I mean, it's not bad. He gets some extra turret. He wasn't in danger of dying there. So Adam does get out alive. And now they need to run. Team Wales. Glory knocked back. A good scout of the week. Isn't going to matter. Nuke secures the kill onto Glory. And it's now going to be PDS's time to get another dragon. It's going to be Soul Point. And this can be huge. My lip is bleeding. But very good. Didn't have flash there. Artemis is going to get this top tier 1, though. But that's not even equal to the trade that BDS just got. Third dragon and a kill onto the enemy mid laner. That's so good. Overstepping a little hard, if I do say so myself. Glory just not really respecting the wall. And now BDS are back in control. There's pretty much 0 gold lead. And I do believe this is the chance for Team BDS to retake control of the game too. What is BA going for here? The depth charge out. There's everybody. BJ ulti in. The Killer Instinct. And Crowny is in no man's land. Yeah, I don't think that was... There was no flashing away from that either. That's a bit too much. Ezreal's pretty slippery, but I don't think slippery enough to get out of that mess. And Crowny gets punished, I guess? I don't know if that's a punish as much as it is just an ambush. He wasn't out of position. Like, oh, this is the nuke. Look at this. A beautiful wall to stop Glory and juggles Glory back into them. There's no chance. Like, I guess he got caught out. I don't know. He doesn't see BA. A bit late on the movement off of the recall, maybe, but... I mean, Crowny was just recalling. He didn't know he was on vision until the second ward came in. It's a bit unfair to call it a punish more than it is catching... I mean, even calling it a catch-out is a bit much. Don't think he got caught out as much as he was just... ambushed violently, which is fine. Artemis is going on hit Kai'Sa. We've seen a little bit of on hit Kai'Sa, but we've also seen a lot of lethal Kai'Sa. We also saw mostly AP Kai'Sa, so we've seen everything when it comes to this champ. We've seen all 3 massively important builds when it comes to this really strong champion. Are they going to be able to stop this? Sparta's not going to be here, and they will. Gets nice damage onto Adam, though. That's going to be real good. That's going to feel nice. Sweet. Another great wall from Nuke to really push to just keep Team Wales where they want it, where they want them, and not where they don't. Stun almost coming through onto Sparta. 1 auto short. And BA is just going to take a hit there. This is complete control from BDS, but they surrender that control pretty hard. And what is... Okay. I was saying if BJ was going to rotate up there. That's mostly what I was talking about. I was very concerned for that. Adam gets a 600 gold turret, is going to get all out to the face, and here comes the Killer Instinct, and I don't think he has enough damage to survive this. Nice healing from the Gorger, the Q, but the shutdown onto Adam again. And that's going to be a 450 gold. He's caught in no man's land, and BJ's in danger. BJ, does he know? Shio's right there. Labrov going in behind him. An incredible heartbreaker to stall this, or to buffer the CC, though. And he's going to get out. Adam, that overextension was brutal. Shio and Labrov, that was a great play. That was pretty incredible. Like, oh, this lighting. Lighting is crazy, actually. And you can turn it on and off. It's crazy. This is wild. But they're back in this game now. They're back up 1,000 gold. Adam just gift for the second time. Adam just gift wraps Artemis. He's gifted him like 1,000 extra bonus, just 1,000 bonus gold this game. Like, Adam needs to stop messing around and get his head out of his butt. Like, to get his head out of his butt and start playing League of Legends. He's just not doing it at the moment. Prof gets stunned, but that's not going to really lead to anything. And PDS not taunting with the Baron, but teasing the Baron. Adam's just going to go for this turret. It's a 4v5, and Team Wales are just going to go for this dragon. Kai'Sa's going to go try and solo it. They can trade this pretty well, though. Adam is actually making the right play here. Sparta should not be able to catch him out. Even if he gets onto him, Adam should be able to run. Adam has flash available, has everything available, should be able to get out of there, no problem. Team Wales know what's going on. They need to get a good play. Adam trying to kill Vision. It's going well. Nuke looking for a wall, though. Where's the Weaver's Wall going to come in? It's going to split B&J apart. It's going to throw Sparta right into the whole team, though. That's not what you want. Takes Labrov all the way out to the middle of nowhere. And without that, Labrov's able to go wild with the unleashed power. 4-man crashed out with the stolen Rel. A double kill now for Artemis. A double kill for Labrov. Triple kill for Artemis. B&J sitting on Nuke. And it's Nuke all alone, and it's all 5 for Team Wales, the clean ace. Oh my goodness, this Weaver's Wall looked good. Glory gets out, though, and it traps all 5 members of BDS with 3 frontliners. Oh, Shio did not get the kill. That's why Artemis got the kill there. I thought it was not. But the quad was not going to happen. The triple for Artemis, though. And that's why you don't feed Tank Killer Kai'Sa as you hand over the Baron silver platter. And that's why you don't gift over an extra 1,000 gold to the enemy Kai'Sa, Adam. Respect your opponents. Please. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That was the worst. 2 really gross overextensions from Adam. Crownie, I guess, was. I still can't really get over that. But B&J, 4,000 damage. Look at that. 4,000 damage. 3,800 from the Kai'Sa. 3,200 from the Syndra. And that's what you're up against. An absolute mega scale comp. Adam in the middle of nowhere. And I don't think there's going to be a chance for that. That vision clear was pretty solid from Adam, honestly. That was pretty good vision clear. BA called for it, and I don't think it was going to happen. It's a bit of a long trek from enemy red side. Artemis just kind of able to hit turret here. Shio's tanking so much damage for no real reason. Good. That is the good thing here. You have this Ezreal to clear out long-range minions that don't go on. You have him to clear out Baron minions. This is going to be a good play from BDS. They're going to find everybody. And right onto Artemis. The target's great. Uh-oh. The Zhonya's is out. Good flash. I don't think he has killer instinct, though, so he's just got to run. And they're just going to sacrifice Sparta here. Adam, with the good jump onto Artemis, immediately picks the right target. An incredible, great play. They don't get the shutdown, but they do still get 300 gold from Sparta there. Teleport in now. Glory is looking to pay it back onto somebody of BDS, but not going to really happen. A very optimistic teleport. Bean J is just 2 levels up on Shio. Shio can't really do much to him. Bean J kind of wishful play there. And yeah, if I were Shio, I would throw an emote up too, because what are you doing there, BJ? Optimistic, to say the least, from Team Wales, and incredible answers. Crowny just able to sit there and get rid of those minions really safely. And it's going to be a good counterplay. Now Artemis, look at that flash W right onto Artemis. Incredible. That health bar is barely visible. An incredible flash on the rock from Nuke. And Sparta just gives his life. Sparta knows he's not the guy in this situation to survive. Adam played that really well. Knew exactly what he needed to do, but just somehow 1 health and a dream for Artemis. And look at the damage Glory and Artemis have been able to dish out this game. Adam and Crowny are up there, but Glory and Artemis have been on a different level this series. Not even this series, this game. Glory's been playing pretty solid. Artemis against level 16. That's going to be so much shielding on the Killer Instinct now. And there's going to be an instant Drake spawn. There's no contest. Look at where Sheo is. Artemis and Bean J do so much damage. At this point, there's no chance of a contest. And it's been 2 straight clouds from Team Wales. Both teams are going to just chill out. And it's going to be a slowed down game. Nice plasma procs onto the wraps to clear it without reset. Sparta's is about to have to start running as... Oh. Oh, it still dies. It's clever, though. Tough. Just good plays. That is the thing. That was a gross overextension by Sparta. Incredible punish from BDS right there. Weaver's wall in. Adam just walks forward, and it's brutal. Just walks forward. All he has to do there is walk forward and make sure Sparta can't leave, and that was a good stun. Pretty much all his job right there was land that stun and make sure he was stalled long enough that the Weaver's wall cut him off at the perfect angle. You could see the angle he was going for. He was trying to end up in the tri-brush, in blue, or in the red side's tri-brush, but he ended up in the river, which was not where he was aiming. But the flash didn't go. Obviously, Adam also can move before. This can be Team BDS's answer. They don't have flash on Cassante. He can't get as in there as he would like. And BJ's going to get caught out here, but is going to get away with the Spectral Maw. Spectral Maw? What? Absolutely no clue what that even was saying. BJ on his tiny little plot of land, not going to get anything. Wales want this, are playing safe. They want to be safe. If they make a single mistake, this could be the end of the game. It is Spectral Maw. What? Sure. Sure, we'll go with it. They have vision control of the Baron pit, but that's not going to matter as BDS can just kind of walk into there. Adam is out of position, but he does have Nuke with the Weaver's Wall pretty close by. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Glory, and that's going to matter a lot if Adam or Shio can jump in there and get them. But they're going to clean the vision back up, and this is just a fight of inches for both parties right now. Nuke has teleport too, so it's perfectly fine if he recalls here. Adam can even reset, honestly, if he wants to, and they both will, knowing the fight isn't going to break out, as Team Wales also takes some resets, and the bait from Shio Everyone has teleport up, actually, if they want to go play different lanes. And this is just going to be a back and forth. They don't know where Adam is. They find Adam, but is it going to be enough? No, the dice, well, the slice, not the dice. The slice away is going to be enough, and they're going to take advantage of this. They're going to try and rush this. Adam has teleport available, and he can teleport right behind Team Wales. This ulti's going to get them the vision, but Adam's right there now, and they're going to get the Baron! The smite is perfect from B&J. Couldn't have been closer, to be honest. Like, they take the really good times there, actually. Somehow, they get it. I have no clue how Team Wales got away with that. That was highway robbery. The play is just going to be pound down the mid lane here for Team Wales. They want this. They want to end it. Why are they... They're answering everywhere. Adam, the only one... Adam's just being stranded on his own mid lane. What is BDS doing? Team Wales had no contest there from anyone but Adam, who just got punched in the face and had to slice away from Team Wales. And this is just going to be double solo point now. The most dragons killed in this tournament is going to be 6 in a game, and we're going to get a 7th if this goes on any longer. I mean, Team Wales do lose on the Baron power play. They lose money, but that's an LDR finished with the GA. Artemis is going to be able to hit this double tank single bruiser comp so much harder. You see the gold diff is still around 2,500. The difference isn't really in the Baron. It's in the pre-Baron play. Even with the turret, they don't trade that hard on the Baron. Very, very interesting, actually. Are they going to find Adam out? They just have so much advantage. They're able to just walk forward. That's going to be all the CC into Adam. The shield is going to proc. The Sterix is going to be more than enough, but Artemis just can jump under the turret at this point with that LDR and do so much damage. Adam gets kind of caught out, but he's in his own jungle. It's kind of unfair. Artemis is just so ahead. There's nothing they could really do to stop it. BJ's just here, and BJ's going to not get jumped on because they have to answer to the bot play right now. And that's going to be the second turret down. This is going to be the first inhib for Team Wales, though. This could be massive. A nice combo from Sparta as he finds 2 with the stun, but it's not going to be enough. They need to continue running for their lives. Glory executes nuclear it, though. BA needs to run. BJ is going to find the stun onto Shio, and Shio's barely going to get out of there alive. Artemis is going to go legendary as he gets into the Guardian Angel. Not goes golden. Goes into Resurrect. Where's Adam? There's Adam's teleport. This can be huge if he can find the slice and dice. Glory's going to have to push him away. A nice hook, but he's got the dominance into 4 and an incredible scatter the weak. The Ezreal ulti's not going to find Artemis by inches. BA will be dropped here. Oh! Glory, an incredible play. Adam can't chase. Are you kidding me, Team Wales? How do you escape with 4? That's the heist of the century. An incredible combo with the Scatter the Weak and the All Out. All right, so here. Glory murders Nuke. Cold Blood, Unleashed Power, etc., etc. BA barely survives. The nice flash there from Artemis. Shio's going to live barely. Double GAs. Crowny can't hit the shot, which is brutal. Okay, and this teleport. Clean. Finds Dominus, BA in there. Artemis, stunned, can't get the kill. The dodges barely get away, and then this is what saves it. Shio can't reach, and Adam gets brutally stunned. Just absolutely painful. I cannot believe that. That is insane. How on earth did Team Wales get 4 out of there on no health? That is psychotic, and honestly, I would have gave him the win for that. Team Wales looking keen to make this the first 3-game set of the tournament. They are keen on being the first team to take it to a Game 3, and they're only 4K ahead right now, but it feels like fighting. It's like fighting uphill at this point. Just the luck factor has not been there. Adam's going to get caught out. Lebrov is jumping in with the shields. The true damage is going to be massive, but he's going to be able to tank all of it. But Artemis is in the front lines taking so much damage, and here comes the killer instinct. Double kill now. Crowny shot down. It's a 3 for Team Wales. Shio's in there alone. Make it a triple for Artemis, his 2nd of the game. And Team Wales. Nuke gets stunned up, jumps into everybody, goes golden, and Artemis. It's going to be another 5 kills for Team Wales, and we're going to our first Game 3 of this tournament. Oh my God. Team Wales come back swinging in Game 2 to send us to a decisive Game 3. No way. I don't know how they did it. There's just so many plays that you should not be able to get away with that Team Wales got away with. No jokes. If you're Team BDS, you're looking at that game and wondering how. Even though, yes, I call out Adam a ton for kind of throwing away 1,000 gold, they did play insanely well still. Even despite Adam giving over that gold, that wasn't the end of the game. Kai'Sa was ahead, and by the time they tried to contest Artemis, it was too late. But, oh my goodness. How? Like that escape from Team BDS's base? That shouldn't have happened. That's crazy. That felt like the perfect play. Like, that felt like it was too perfect, you know? That just was too perfect. I don't even know. Like, legitimately, I'm just in awe. That was too perfect of a play for it to not be considered anything short of a miracle. But miracles seem to be in order today as Team Wales come back to take Game 2, as we will be back once Game 3's draft gets underway. All right, we're back for Game 3, and holy cow, what a series we have. It's been 10+ kill diff both games so far. Like, TBDS start by winning with, I think, a 14 kill gap on Team Wales. Team Wales answer with a 12 win gap themselves, and we are going to a Game 3. Winner goes to face CFO for first in the group. The loser faces... the loser will face DetonatioN Focusme in losers bracket semifinals. And I don't even know. Anything can happen. Both games have been blowouts, and it's been from 2 completely different people. Like, the first game was a blowout from Adam himself. Adam and Sheo went absolutely off, and that was the blowout. Game 2, Artemis had the game of his career as he gets Team Wales's first ever win in the international space. Oh. I'm just impressed, honestly, how much fight Team Wales has, because that first game was demoralizing. You ran into a Darius that could not die, and I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. But it looks even closer and more doable than ever now that Team Wales have found the win. But we're about to get into draft of Game 3, and I can't tell you what's going to even happen. I don't even know. I'm just along for the ride at this point. It's crazy. It's just absolutely wild. I'm unable to tell you what is going to happen in this game anymore. There's no need to predict it. Adam's going to get some weird pick, and Adam's going to get one of his champions, and Team Wales are going to have to find a way to play around it again. They're going to have to find a way to avoid the inevitable Adam whatever he wants to play. As Team BDS opt to go to the blue, or opt to go to the red side. And jungle bans, Orianna ban, she's going to be very popular, and we see 3 junglers banned now. Well, we see a 4th jungler banned. Darius banned away. They don't want to give it to Adam. They won't. And the Kaisa banned away after Artemis goes bananas in game 2. God, I'm so used to this being like a 5-game set. This is the first BO3's international. That's nice. And Xayah will be on the table for Artemis. Yep. That's the other first pick you get. Kaisa, Xayah, one of the junglers. Rel is, what, 0-2? 1-2 at Worlds, which is hilarious. And Nuke will be getting his hands on the Ahri. Nuclearant's first Ahri, it seems to be, of the tournament. Nope, it will be the Rakan steal. You can't let that go over. But will they actually consider the Ahri again? Could be an option. My throat hurts. I've been yelling a lot because this is unreal. This is unbelievable. Just what this game has been doing, or what this game has entailed. And it's going to be Adam's Renekton again. He got his lead in the early game, and BDS are hoping it's repeatable. As Cassante locked in for Sparta again. Nothing says Pro League of Legends like run it back 4 times over. And by 4 times over, I mean the second time. But you get my point. This happens a lot in pro play. And interesting hover. Don't think it's going to be AP Ezreal mid. Just a guess. Don't think it's going to be Kalista or Jinx. Team Wales having some fun. But they know it's going to be BA's BA's Nautilus returning for one last game in this set. And Crowny's Ezreal will be on the table with Lebrov's Rakan, a champion he's played a good amount of before, not super recently. When I think of Lebrov, I don't think of Rakan, I think of Nautilus. I don't know why, actually. I don't think he plays that much Nautilus. I remember playing Thresh once. That's really it. Now, what are the bans? They need to get rid of a jungle and mid on the side of BDS, and they need to get rid of a jungle and mid on the side of Team Wales. And the Viego gone. P&J absolutely going off, turning some of the fights for Team Wales last game is perfectly understandable why Team BDS don't want to even see that on the table, a potential Viego in Game 3. Again, winning this game. This is the most meaningful game of the tournament so far. You win this game, you're 2 wins away from... You're 5 wins away from the Swiss stage. You lose this game, you are 9... Well, not 9. You're 7 wins away. You gotta go through an extra series with a chance of losing that and not getting another chance. You want to stay in this winner's bracket. You want to at least have 2 shots at qualifying for the best of 5s. You don't want to have 2 chances to be eliminated from the best of 5s. And Nico will be gone as Glory Game 1 just was more than enough for BDS to say, no more. You're not getting your hands on this one anymore. And Nico is not a strong tomato. She is a banned tomato for that reason. Poppy will be on again. She's just a strong champion. She hasn't even gotten, when she has gone through ban phase, she hasn't been picked, but she hasn't been let through ban phase super often. Nuke going to say, it's my turn. Mom said it's my turn on the Syndra, and Syndra gets picked on R4 again. The Lee Sin. An iconic champion, and the LeBlanc. For the first time this World Championships, we got us a LeBlanc in the mid lane. And is this going to be the Grag? Is this going to be the first Graggy? Why not? We had our first Syndra of the tournament this series. We're going to have our first LeBlanc, and now we're going to have our first look at the Graggy Ice in this tournament. Why not? Why not? Just bring in all the first-time champions, because Team Wales and BDS want to play all of them. This is going to be tough, though. Shio's really going to have to turn it up to 11 to get anything done on this Gragas. Adam and Sparta will be running it back. So I don't really know what's going to happen here. Artemis. BA's running it back, but Artemis will not be, as I believe this is his third unique ADC of the series. No. It was Kaisa Zaya. Anything goes. Went on the verge of being, on the verge of not elimination, but on the verge of getting close, even having to face elimination soon. I wouldn't want to do it. So it makes sense that these two teams are going to put their all into the draft. They're going to put their all into this game 3 for the shot at qualifiers on Friday. Yeah. Friday. Whew. This has been a day of League of Legends. I mean, CFO pretty much steamrolled. Didn't even give DFM a chance in the second game, and now it's up to one of these two teams to try and be the first one to win an actual 3-game set. It's just going to be tough. First strike on Shio. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. I would have rather gone phase rush here. I would have rather seen the phase rush. I believe this is also going to be an actual AP LeBlanc from Glory, which makes me very happy. Aggressive positioning, but Lee will, I think, starting blue side. Yep, you see Sparta walking to the blue buff. And it's going to be another airy Syndra, which just should be expected. Adam, very forward positioning here, and he's just going to spot out the leash and walk away. B&J knows he's on vision, so he just accepts that and gives up. Labrov in a very bad spot, taking a very bad trade, level 1. And that's what the Glacial Augment's for. Crowny's going to be able to trade back a lot onto Artemis, though, with that Conqueror. There's going to be a lot of damage traded back. Labrov going to even grab some healing for himself. And that was a very, very solo queue moment, walking backwards and then missing and then having to do it a second time. Yeah, that's very solo queue. Now, this is, I believe, the second Lee Sin. Bam! There it is. Woo! Sparta getting very aggressive on the Cassante this time. He's pushed in again, which we expect always, but this is a very aggressive play. Adam, what do you... Doesn't have the W. Could have punished way harder if he had the W there. Shio's looking for a gank. Glory doesn't know where Shio is. And he's gonna have to... He's gonna get the cannon. Nice moves. Showing off his footwork. Shio, this is your chance. No jumps. Oh! Gets the first strike proc, but the moves from Glory dodges the damage. Dodges the worst of it, at least. I thought it was gonna have to at least, yeah, Shio holding back the flash. I thought it was gonna be something coming out from them. BA? Gonna force out the battle dance here, and now just gonna root up the Rakan. In a double root. BA, not a bad angle, forcing out the heal from Crowny. That was actually probably earlier. No, that would just happen, forcing out the heal. No Hex Flash opting for... I was very confused. I also thought there was Hex Flash here. Glory, how do you dodge this stuff? But it was not Hex Flash. It was for the minion dematerializers. Steals a minion. Sparta now getting his own push. Adam can get aggressive here. Low mana count for... Oh, and there's all the mana back. The Biscuit gets a lot of mana back. Decent chunk of healing there for Adam, but not much damage onto Sparta. Has Bean J here. Stun onto Bean J, but that wasn't really a part of the plan for the Whales jungler. Sparta, not super thrilled about losing a minion. I don't think he cares that much. It's a single minion. Sparta getting aggressive. Adam just, yeah, able to do whatever he wants with that information. BA just standing here with Nuke. Standing here with Glory and Nuke. Sparta, no mana here. In very forward positioning. This should be Shio forcing something, right? Nice combo. The Flash Force, as we expected from Sparta. Or out of Sparta. BA. There's no way Sparta thinks about this, right? And it's going to be a back from BA. Yeah. I think BA kind of knew that his Cassante very much wants a recall. This is a very... Like, these guys want to find the answer to this game, and they are very much playing good League of Legends right now. And a nice chunk of damage onto Artemis. Shio forced to use the body slam, and BA is going to be able to escape there. Good answer there from BA. Gives up a little bit of damage, but doesn't burn any summoners on the side of Team Wales. What? I don't know. I'm honestly in awe. Both of these teams playing super... Like, they want to get this fight. BJ just taking a beat down. BA just going to be there to tank up some damage later. Get this wave in a freeze spot. And we'll get the freeze into a good position for Artemis. Sparta? Adam is very aggressive. Sparta's not going to be able to hit that. Glory gets pushed out of Chain's range by the Scatter the Weak. And so... Crowny... No way! Mad Life! A nice flash, and it's going to be the heal. Flash Force. First blood to Artemis. Call him Mad Life, ladies and gentlemen. BA, you absolute psychopath. You monster. How? BJ steals most of those camps away, and honestly, I'm in awe at the hook still. That was the style points. BJ wants this kick. BJ wants the kick. BJ wants the kick. BJ wants the kick. Not going the long way around. Sparta needs to get the Cassante in a good spot. The slow. Ooh, double knockback. All outs into Stickum. Kick, Q, Q. Q, kick, Q. And, oh my goodness. Team Wales, 2 incredible setups here. And here's Artemis to just help out with the Rift Herald. They rotate faster. And they're playing so well. What on? Oh. And now BA's in a bit of a situation. Just dodges a few things. He's going to be able to escape. He sidesteps exactly what he needs to, and BA's going to get out of there. Oh my goodness, the juke master right now. BA's playing so well. Hold on. Okay, we're back to this. Yes. You can't hear it from this one, but if you watched, you heard that crowd. Oh, that was me. Okay, so this is good bait by Sparta to get Adam in. He has nothing left. He has flash, but this Cassante ulti into the kick Q means he can't pop it for any of those spells. Adam's going to trade back a plating, but Team Wales start off strong. Kill onto Lee Sin, which is good. And a kill onto Xayah, which is great. Shio's going to get the upgraded smite, so will BJ. It's a 16 CS, 20 CS lead now for the Team Wales jungler. There we go. Sparta and Adam lead in damage right now as they beat each other senseless with their top lane bruiser weapons and items. And the first to 100 CS will be Glory. 13 CS up on his lane opponent. It's going to be a good thing. By now, Team BDS usually have something. And now there's nothing. Adam had a kill by now also during this. Already by this point in the game. Adam going to let that go. Not willing to chase super far there. And it's going to be a slight gold lead. You see the gold leads so far. Both of them end up off in no man's land. So, yeah. We got a bit of a wait. Lebrov's looking for quickness here. They don't know BJ's here. And they don't know Shio's here. They know BJ's here now. They know BJ's here. And they know Shio's here. BJ was. We know that. First strike gone, but I don't think it's a massive deal. They do want to get rid of this. And they're going to clear out this. No Herald. They're just going to leave it. They know they drag Shio all the way down here. They're just going to go for the Drake. $1,000 gold. This is going to be Adam coming in hot. BA stuck. BJ just going to flash out. Adam's in the middle of nowhere. Teleport in from Sparta now, and it's going to be a 5v5 for this dragon. Glory just going to land a little chunk of damage, and BJ's just going to drop this here. And that's going to be 2 platings for Glory and, or well, the equal of 1 plating for BJ and Glory. And onto the dragon they go. Everything still available. A bad play by Team Wales. Or not by Team Wales, by Team BDS. They really do play that super well, baiting out the teleport. I mean, both teleports are down, but they really did waste it. And at least Sparta's teleport was in exchange for a ton of value elsewhere, like a 2 platings and a dragon, which is just great. But now Sparta doesn't really care about being behind. Again, you can't really do anything if Cassante just isn't super far behind. And Sparta doesn't care because he's not that far behind. Adam's going to get a nice trade. But Sparta's going to get a ton of damage here. And here comes the all-out. Adam needs to just run. The Flash Dominus. Sparta has Flash available here. And that's going to be Flash Dominus out. That's going to be massive burn there from Adam. Nuke thinks he can take Glory here, but the nice good deceive out of harm's way. Both of these teams are simultaneously playing very aggressively and very conservatively. None of their players want to be the reason they lose, but they all want to be the reason they win. And so they're really taking their chances on some aggressive plays. And somehow, they don't die for it. It's very good. They're not just turtling, though, which is very nice. Always nice to not just see turtling. Glory knows he has the advantage in level. Nuke only has the has only the rank 1 unleashed power, which isn't super great. Adam not going to get hit by the Q, the resonating strike. Gets hit by it this time, but not going to take it. Sonic Wave. There we go. That's the name of it. Glory. Nice dodges. Herald's going to reset again. They give it. Oh, BJ dodging away from Lebrov's combo. There's no way. He steals it. That's a different... With the style Glory. That teleport sucked, but he's going to be able to run away. Ignite and quickness out with Flash. But that's Flash teleport out from Glory. Sparta. How are Team Wales going to be able to get back into this? Are they even going to contest this objective? Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's no way they find a reason to go there. And they will give this Herald over. And it's still only 1,000. They really can't do anything. Neither team can really do anything to answer the other's plays in some way or another. That teleport is pretty bad from Glory, though. That was a really bad teleport. Glory is not going Static Shiv, which is an absolute joy. I was just wanting to make sure that I knew I was going to have an AP LeBlanc before I called it. Or before I before I said anything about it that isn't just has electrocute. And steals away the blue buff. BJ snipes away everything so far. He's not going to take that, but they're going to continue this invade here. Team Wales will also trade this mid-tier one on top of it from Artemis. Nope, never mind. Just short. Nuke makes the rotation in time. Lebrov has to give over this ward or else he'll meet the wrath of BJ and BA. Oh, never mind. The ward comes through. BJ just able to run away. LeBron, no grand entrance, no flash. Could have been on the receiving end of a quick combo if he wasn't playing safe enough. And it's going to be a trade back here, actually. I think they do get this objective. Teleport from Sparta is going to bring Adam the ulti. And Adam going to get all out, and he's going to be taken down by Sparta again. BJ way out in the middle of nowhere, and that's going to be the lockdown. What an incredible flash W. But he's going to get brought back in. Nuke is going to get the execution there, but Glory's going to train it right back onto LeBron. But they can keep going. Crowny having to flash out, still gets rooted. He jumps a bit too far forward there. And BJ's down. BDS do get this dragon unless something drastic happens. Artemis just going to whack away the turret with his W. Yep, that's going to be Drake. And Artemis trades the tier 2 for BDS's first dragon, and it will be an Infernal Soul. It's going to be a lot of value traded. I mean, so much. This is just such a back and forth moment. Like, here's the Herald. We think it's going to get the turret. No, good teleport from Sparta to keep this turret alive for just a little bit longer. But they just keep it on 1 health. They trade the kill. All of this happens. BJ gets caught out, juggled into oblivion. Nice kick to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Gets stunned, charmed, unleashed power. And they trade LeBron for BJ, so it's a 2-for-1. But the thing is, the 2 that were traded on BDS were a support and a top lane. BDS, or Team Wales, gave their jungler away in that trade, so they couldn't get the dragon. So it's going to be a dragon for a tier 2. And BJ. Weird trade. I mean, Wales do win it in terms of monetary value and that pressure in mid. But BDS do win in the sense of they slow down Team Wales' ability to Drake Rush, which is super important. So both sides get something out of it. It's not the worst trade. I mean, BDS just took the angle they could. Does suck. They traded Adam, and the turret is sitting at exactly like 5 health, I swear to God. Just absolutely brutal that Artemis had the awareness of how much damage the turret could take before they could just not ignore before they could not ignore the Rift Herald any longer. That sucks for Team BDS. Glory, just fearless, just barely dodging any of this. Sheo, a lot of damage here. Going to use the body slam over the wall, get out, trade it onto Glory. A lot of damage. He has the Night Harvester. Glory, nice double deceive, but just a bit aggressive. Baits out the explosive cask, though. I mean, gets the explosive cask out, so not a bad trade of abilities considering Glory already has his ultimate back up. And Sheo's not even a quarter of the way back. So an absolute win, if I do say so myself, on the side of Glory, I think. Didn't get the word. Loss. It's a 3-7K gold lead. A 3,000-ish gold lead. Just a bit over. BDS are playing a bit reactive right now. They did get very, very forward, as Adam's going to get traded by Sparta here. They got very forward on that Drake play. They wanted that dragon, and the Herald was a tool to that, and mostly worked out. I mean, again, trading a kill onto Cassante isn't great. Doesn't really matter. And then you hand a kill over to, I believe that was for Glory. But you also do get a kill onto Nuke, which is really good for your scaling, considering you're going to have better scaling on your Syndra than you are going to have on the LeBlanc. But the CS gap in bot lane, 254 to 220 for the ADCs. That is going to be a massive thing, as Just there's so much money on this Zaya, who already has 2 items, but is matched. Or 2.5 items, which is not matched by Crowny. Crowny does have his 2 core items, though, which is good. But that Hex Drinker already being pretty finished and getting to that Maw of Malmortius, that's going to be a lot. Or the Wit's End. Could be either. And it's going to be valuable no matter which way you cut it. Both of these items are going to be unbelievably good on this Zaya to add to survivability and damage. Actually, just Maw build out of... I know Maw builds out of Hex Drink. Artemis going to be able to force away Crowny and Labrov. It only builds into Maw, so it is Maw. I lied. That looks ugly. That looks so ugly. Okay, anyways. That was my minute of research. I forgot that it's Negatron Cloak into a Wit's End. I have no clue why I said Maw Malmortius. That's a recurve with not Negatron Cloak. They're going to trade the top tier 1 now. And not a Baron take. I was very, very concerned for a second. I thought Shio just jumped onto it, but BJ's just going to get the dragon. Adam's going to push for the 2nd tier. Glory's going to be able to answer, but Shio's also here. I don't know how much damage Adam's going to be able to really take. And yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how much damage Glory... I meant to say how much damage Glory's going to be able to do, but they are going to get the Drake in exchange for it, so they're going to have a bit extra damage. Adam's just... Yeah. There it is. Adam's a bit out of position. A nice route on to Adam as Artemis walks a bit too far forward. A second route, though. And Sparta steals the kill as Artemis knows his positioning, and Sparta's 2-0-2 now. Meanwhile, Artemis 1-0-2 with 40 CS gaps. Artemis does not care. But Adam is just giving his life. 0-3. They see BJ. The kick onto Nuke. Is he going to be able to get anywhere? BJ's just going to get ulted. But that's going to be a massive juggle. The Intofo strikes. Glory's going to be able to jump forward here. Intofo strikes into the depth charge. He's going to be able to get so much value. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Jungle for mid. Don't believe there was a shutdown on Nuke. Glory. Lucky for a bit extra. Team Wales. BJ went for a Hail Mary, and they aren't going to be able to Baron, but they are just going to start clearing out this vision on the Baron. There's no jungle to threaten them, and that jungle created more space than Nuke did for... So they see him on this ward. That control ward there, they see him. Good flash, but an incredible scatter the weak. And just, yeah, Crowny just executes along that. But look at this. Intofo strikes with the depth charge from Nautilus is so much airborne time. The bouncy castle was recreated with the hook as well from BA. And we just cut back, and how on earth are Team Wales Baroning? They're going to get the smite too. And now Adam's just in the middle of everyone. A massive Gore Drinker, massive Cold of Meek. But he's just in the middle of everybody and just barely gets away. But a Baron on the side of Team Wales, which is so important. I don't even know what happened. I mean, suddenly, it was very sudden. We just cut back from the replay, and Team Wales are on the Baron. And BJ lands the smite. That's what matters. BJ lands the smite, and everyone's able to survive. Artemis is forced to use Featherstorm, but it's going to be up pretty soon. He has a good amount of ability haste by this point. Maw is finished. Syndra and Gragas are going to have to do so much extra work to take down Artemis, especially once that Omnivamp kicks in with the shield. I believe it's Omnivamp. I have to Google that too. It is. Lifesteal, not Omni. Okay. That's huge. And now Team Wales are going to finally get that tier 1 down. Sparta didn't even win. Adams killed 2 turrets by himself. Both turrets have been Adams kills. Spear Facade. He's going to get so much shielding, so much healing off that Gore Drinker, and he's not going to take any damage from this Gragas, from this Syndra anymore. And Artemis just clears waves like no one's business. It's a 5k gold lead on the side of Team Wales. Make it 6k, actually, as they do reach 6. And this is just a terrible game from Team BDS. Adam, who diffed so hard that Darius was banned for the rest of this series, is 0-3. He even went 2-0 to start his game on Renekton in game 2. He started 2-0. Oh, and through the wall he goes. He's not going to get a chance to use Call the Meek. He's not going to get a chance to use his Gore Drinker. Cassante and Co. rip him apart. 0-4. Oh, no. The hope of Team BDS and EMEA 4 gets wiped off the face of the earth. Look at this. Sparta knows his positioning and realizes what he wants to do. The hook doesn't land from BA, but the death charge does. Forces out Sterix. And by the time he lands, he's already got the chain on him, and he can't even Gore Drinker. And this is going to be Drake number 3. You see where Shio is. They're going to have to seal it with Crowny's ultimate if they even want a chance. $7k gold lead. Oh my goodness. If they pass 7, if they reach like 7,500, it will be the largest lead they've had all day. BDS led by like 12, so I don't think they'll top the largest gold lead of the tournament, which I do believe is BDS's 12,000 against them in game 1. Artemis wipes the camp instantly, denying anything. Glory's just gonna jump forwards, and that scares LeBrav over the wall so fast. And BA's allowed to just grab so much forward positioning. Now he's that level 2 depth charge, which only increases damage, to be honest, and decreases cooldown. Oh, Nuke forced to flash. BJ doesn't even hit the Q, and Nuke has to flash because of BA's positioning as well. That's just crazy. 30 minutes, which, if you remember the Golden Guardian series, they didn't reach 30 minutes very often. Adam will be able to escape here. He's now 0-4, by the way. It's getting bad. They're just putting Adam in the dirt. They want him to know. Nuke is just going to be able to wipe this wave off the face of the earth because he is Syndra. Sparta's almost level 18. Artemis is level 18 almost. And that's it. They are the closest to rank 3 ultimates, but it's not looking too hot for BDS. Shio's not getting too much value out of this Gragas. Nuke is trying real hard to get value out of the Syndra. Even as he scales, he's about to reach his scaling point, I believe, the tipping point of Syndra, which we saw Glory reach last game at 120 Splinters of Wrath. Yep. So he's pretty close to reaching that maximum the upper echelon of what Syndra's Splinters will do. And that is the thing. They do have Crownies. They have good dancing Shio. They have Nuke. They have Crowny on these scaling champions, so they are going to scale pretty hard. The issue is they also are up against a Cassante, who's going to scale pretty okay, and they have the ultimate scaler right now in Zaya, who is probably the hardest scaler besides Syndra in this game. LeBlanc is going to drop off in value, pretty much besides blowing up Crowny, and Adam will claim his 3rd turret of the game. Adam is the turret-killing champion of this game, I believe. I don't know if it's of the set, but he is the turret-killing champion so far. If he is of the tournament, Glory's just going to die here. Yeah, the nice combo, and there's the scatter the weak. There's the, quickness, the body slam. And that was it. That was what they needed. They needed that to get back into this game. That is a massive, massive play. And they can look into Baron here. Glory's not there to really do anything, to really stop them. And now they create a 4v5. Glory wasn't the perfect pick, but it is still a pick. And when you're this far, when you're 7,000 gold behind, you pick those. Adam is going to get rooted. Nice. The grand entrance is going to be able to get BA, but is it going to be enough? The Dominus, and Adam's going to chase down BA now. It's a 1 for 2, but it's going to be a double kill for Artemis, and they're going to clear Team BDS off the pits. A nice jump forward. BJ with Sparta going to be able to do so much. Sparta flashing over the wall, trying to play bouncer. And they're giving it up. Shio's going to go for it here. Is this the bait? Is this what they want? They want Shio down. Shio has to flash. No one gets hit by the True Shot Barrage, and Team Wales win the fight. Oh my god. And Adam's 1-5 now. He does get a kill back. Are they just going to stealth it? They're just going to turn on it. Shio's going to get the vision and not going to be able to steal it. Barrel recast. I don't even know if that was on the barrel or on the Baron. But that is going to be another Baron over to Team Wales. And this can be something that's too dangerous for its own good. I mean, it's just going to be an absolute smackdown currently. This is good. Finding Glory is a good thing. I think that was a 200 gold shutdown onto Nuke. That's going to be great. Finish on the passive as well the next time he hits anybody with any spells. And get 15% AP. It's great. But Artemis trades Labrov. Adam goes on to BA. The issue is they don't finish the Baron because they can't get Sparta off. Meanwhile, they're just dying. They're just dying to Artemis. And now they're on the wrong half of the map. They're all the way behind Team Wales. Team Wales could send one person to end right now and just ignore this dragon if they really want to. And I don't think they will. Glory doesn't know where Shio is. Find Shio immediately. Jumps behind him. He still has the ultimates available. So Glory's not even in danger. And there is the Deceive. And here they are. Glory teleports right back in after recalling. It's going to be the smite coming down from BJ. And now the fight begins. Going all out onto Crowdy. Sparta's barely going to be able to survive. Adam hiding over the wall with the Dominus. Nuke going to get 2 with the Scout of the Week, but it's not going to mean anything as BDS are racing back to their base against Team Wales. Adam's going to get spotted out here. Not going to get anything. Glory looking for LeBron. LeBron forced to jump away with the Battle Dance. A nice Scout of the Week. Glory's going real low. And that's going to be the soul over to Team Wales. This can be huge. Zaya with a soul, with the Infernal Soul. LeBlanc's going to be able to blow people up even harder. BJ is going to be hitting like a truck with that passive. With the Soul passive, he's going to be hitting hard. This is the chance. 421 CS for Artemis. This is by far the most CS we've seen this tournament. Shio is, I mean, not even under level. Labrov tried to go in and just almost loses his life there. Good Battle Dance recovery, though, to stay alive. BJ hits level 16, and it's going to be a level gap at all positions. They don't know. Oh, but a nice predict onto BJ. Labrov's not going to get hit by it, but that's so much damage with just a single spell thrown at him. And the turret's immediately gone. A nice demolish and auto just focused on the turret. They can ignore PDS all they want. This is going to be absolutely massive for Team Wales. They get so much value out of that. Even if it's just a mid turret, that's so much value. Crown he forced to flash away. Flash for flash, BA says. $6,000 gold ahead almost. 7K almost, I mean. Glory just dancing around with the Rift Herald, waiting for another Chains. And doesn't use the Chains. I don't know what spell that is. Don't know what that spell is called. Oh, Sigil of Malice. I know it's Sigil. I mean, I know the name of it. I know it's the Chains. Distortion. Deceive is, I believe, the passive. Why do I keep calling it Deceive then? It's Distortion. I'm not going to eulogize BDS yet. Not because it's double elim. No, because I don't think this is super over. There's an angle. I don't think it's a great angle, but it's an angle nonetheless that BDS could take to get back into this game. Sparta just hanging out over the wall, killing wards. 47 seconds to Baron spawn. Will BDS be even able to get into the pit? Will they even be able to do anything with this? That is the question. They need to find an angle. BJ has the Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel on BJ, the Guardian Angel on Artemis. You're going to have to kill two very, very dangerous members of Team Wales twice. I almost said Team Wolves for some reason, but you got to kill Team Wales twice here. And that's just not going to happen all the time. The poke coming out. A lot of spells being thrown around. Nuke just trying to zone with those spheres. With those balls. There you go. The immaturity is showing today. It's just not happening, though. And they're not going to... They're going to start the Baron a little, but they're going to just back off of it. Glory, flash forward, almost executes Labrov. It's just going to be slow plays from Team Wales. They know that they are in the driver's seat. BDS need to answer them, not the other way around. The cask, and the blue team's going to get Baron. It is immediately going to be a kill on to Shio. A nice hook and depth charge. Nuke is going to barely escape. The teleport coming out from Sparta now. Here comes... Oh, here comes Glory. Crowny's going to block everything, but no damage is going to be dealt as Glory goes golden. The all-out onto Crowny. That's going to be the shutdown. Nuke running from Sparta. Double kill. Artemis goes unstoppable. The triple kill for Sparta. And Team Wales have found it. They will come back from 1-0 down to win this set and make it an all-Eastern World date with CFOT. BDS will face off against DetonatioN Focusme in losers round 1. Team Wales somehow, some way, find the answer, and they are going. Are you kidding me? Team Wales are going to... Whew, Team Wales take down Team BDS. The team a lot of people thought we're going to just roll this bracket. A lot of people were just saying whoever wins the World's Qualifying Series is going to steamroll Bracket B and then steamroll their way into the groups, or into the Swiss stage, but Team Wales say no. They send BDS onto the brink of elimination against DFM. Woo! I can't believe it. I'm actually in awe, because this is huge. Because VCS has not been super impressive recently. And for not only does Team Wales pick up the first win for the VCS at this World Championships, they pick up a set win. They win a set against a very, like, what? I really don't believe it. I'm honestly in shock. Congratulations to Team Wales. That is insanity that they even did this, honestly. I'm just, what? Somehow, somehow, the two teams we are talking about in Bracket B finals aren't CFO and BDS. We're talking about Team Wales and CFO. And Artemis having the best 2 games any player's probably ever had as they roll their way to the finals of Bracket B. And they've got a dance on Thursday. Tomorrow, actually. Okay, so before we take it out, it is tomorrow where we will see the winners finals. So we will have our first 2 teams in the qualifying matches. We will determine our bracket winners before we determine the second finalist. Or before we determine who will they be facing. So tomorrow, first up, Loud versus PSG Talon. The 2 teams people thought would be here are there, and Bracket A gets wrapped up by determining seed A1, which will be either PSG Talon or Loud. Then after that BO3, seed B1 is determined as Team Wales take on the CTBC Flying Oyster. We got ourselves a World Championships to be excited for.